What is going on, family? Good to see everybody already up in the chat today. I'm trying to figure out how to do this dual stream shit, yo, because I can't figure out how to do it where it has, like, where I can jump into the one that I've, like, created already on YouTube. Because, like, I've figured out, like, you can do it, but it would just, like, start, like, a new stream, like, its own little one, like, not the one that you guys are, like, currently sitting in. You'd have to, like, jump to a different one. Does that make sense? So I'm trying to figure out how to, like, switch that up. So I feel like there's a way to do it, but I just need to figure it out. I hope everybody's doing well. I have already got some of my stuff already figured out, already all settled up and set in already. So I'm good on that aspect. So, because my mic is working. Okay, cool. I think everybody can hear me. So I see, let's see. OTAB was at the very top today. What's up, man? Good to see you. Cherokee, good to see you as well. Anna Buzz, glad to hear that you are doing well, that you are feeling better at this point in time in your life. Yeah, it's that kind of day today, guys. I'm glad that you are feeling better, and I'm glad and I hope that you are doing well. That was what I was trying to say. Jessica, how are you, friend? I hope you're doing well. I am looking forward to this Magnolia Park show that is coming up around the corner. Let's see. How far are we from it now? Because it's when? The 22nd, right? 2 weeks from Tuesday. 2 weeks from Tuesday. The countdown is on. I don't think they've necessarily started the tour yet either. I don't think. I need to jump into it. I need to dig into it. But I am excited for this show. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Joe, good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Terry, good to see you as well. Maul, good to see you, friend. I chatted with you a little bit earlier. Hope you're doing well. Screams of Anubis, how are you doing, friend? Good. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. I think we got a song on the list for you already. So I hope you are doing well. Rob, good to see you as well. Hope you are doing good. Jenna, I see you as well. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well down there in North Carolina. Angel, good to see you. Magnolia Park fam, I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you're doing your research. I hope you're getting in tune. I'm checking the playlist this time. I don't normally do that. I don't normally check the set lists, but I'm checking it this time. I want to know what the songs are that I'm going to hear for all the bands in this one. That's how I'm going into this one. I'm going into this one with, like, preparation mode. So I'm going to create my own little playlist and everything, like, once I figure out, like, what the set lists are for the night. I've been waiting for them to start the tours so that way I can find out what the set lists have been. And I don't know if they started yet, but I will find out, and I'm going to find out soon. Let's see. I think I said hi to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to the lurkers in the back for sure. Lurkers, no chatters. Today is a perfect day to say hello, because today is the day where we give away free stuff. You know what I'm saying? I do not have a Johnny emoji today. I don't. I'm serious. I don't even have one. Yeah, I'm a hot mess, guys. I'm a hot mess for real. But we got a ton of songs in here. I feel like I got a fuck ton to do. There's like a couple that I've made promises that I haven't done yet. Like TX2, that one, I feel like that needs to be like my pick of the one that I'm doing today. I think we're gonna do whatever that TX2 song everybody's been asking me to do. I've gotten like 1,000 comments and for people to ask me to do that TX2 joint, so I need to do that one. I can't remember what the newest song is called, but that's the one that everybody's asking for. So I feel like that one, and then I also did not see any Grimmy in the list today, and I feel like there's a new song that came out last week, right? That this is some fucking fire that I haven't got a chance to listen to, that I told him, even commented on his Instagram post being like, yo dog, I can't wait to listen to this one. So I think there's a new Grimfell song out there in the world too, so I need that as well. Freeze the Fall, what's up, friends? How are you? How are you guys doing? This is, again, lurkers, no chatters in the background. Shout out to y'all. Freeze the Fall. If you guys are going to hang out for a little while, we'll totally do a request for you guys too. We might even do it. We might even bump y'all up. We might even bump y'all up in the list. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling today. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well out there in the great wide world. Let's see. I think I said hi to everybody. Johnny got in the Red Garden spoiler. Can I share? I got the Red Garden spoiler. You can share. I can DM you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll share some spoilers. I'll share some spoilers. I'm assuming if you're saying that it's cool to say there, Terry. Nayri, what's up, friend? How are you doing? I got a song from you in the list too tonight. A song called Vanish. So it looks like it was posted 5 days ago. So I'm excited to check out new music from you too. Hope you're doing well, friend. Oh, there's the message. There's the Discord message. Where is it at? There it is, Terry. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, it says no spoilers. Okay. I'll shut up then. I'll shut up about it. I never got anything. I never saw anything. You know what I mean? Never saw anything. Just checking. Do you have my request on the list? Cherokee. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which one was yours. Can you remind me which yours was, friend? Was it the one? Did you send it to me on Instagram? Again, I'm a little behind on some stuff, fam. I'm dead ass. I'm behind. I am dead ass. I'm behind on a lot, but I'm gonna get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? It's International Get Your Shit Together Week. You know what you feel me, fam? I'm gonna have I'm gonna upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade the background this week. It's gonna be. It's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. It's gonna happen. So yeah, I need to remember. Maul said it's on the list. Cool. If she says it's on the list, then we're good. Maul knows all. Maul knows all. Honestly, guys, I really wanted to start out with some Grimfell. What's that new Grimfell song called? I'm looking it up right now. No, we won't. We won't do that. We'll start with Screams of Anubis and Avery. We'll do that. There's Grimmy. There. Okay, now it's in the list. Cool. I see him. I got Skinner Brothers in here. Gold Teeth. New song. Again, I'm behind on a lot of artists that I've been trying to get some reactions in. So we got quite a bit to do today. Got some Patreon requests in here, I believe, as well. Let's see. Grimfell is on the list. Cool. I'm getting more DMs. Who's DMing me now? I'm so confused, Terry. You said no spoilers, and you said this is safe to share, just a teaser.
Hello.
Okay, like you said I can play it? You know, is that what you're saying? I don't want to do anything I'm not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to do anything. I don't want to do anything I'm not supposed to. I don't know what you're saying, because yeah, I feel like maybe no spoilers means that it's not a spoiler, that it no, you're all good. But so I don't know. I don't know what you're telling me to do, fam. I don't know what you're telling me. Oh, that's right. Dave Aurora dropped a new song too. That's what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of stuff. That I'm way behind on. You know what I mean? Like Tuesday we gonna be busy and popping. You know what I mean? Double stream day on Tuesday. We back to normal schedule this week, guys. We back to normal schedule. Everything's gonna happen. Do it? Okay, I see Frieza Fall say do it. All right, let me see if I can just full screen it. Capture. I'm gonna try. Let's see. Properties. Don't worry about me, guys. Don't worry about me. There we go. Cool. Bam.
Hello.
Hey Terry, how's it going? We're Freeze the Fall.
Yes, we are.
And we've heard you've been going through a tough time, man, so we just wanted to say that we've been thinking about you. And we wanted to tell you something.
Yes.
We thought we could reveal a little bit of lore to you, just to maybe brighten your day.
Yes.
Yeah.
No one else has been told this lore yet, so. And yeah, we're thinking of you, and yeah, rock on.
Much love, Teddy.
Terry. Wait, no, this is full circle, because in the interview today, someone called Teddy Terry.
Oh yeah, okay.
So,
So
wow.
that cancels it out then.
That cancels it out, yeah. The negative and the positive cancel each other out, and so, yeah, anyways. Rock on! Bye!
That's awesome. That is awesome. Properties. Yeah. Okay. So the spoiler was saved. Terry gets some inside information. Look at that. Arson. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, fam? How are you? Yeah, you would know, right? Because you're one of the ones who wants me to do the TX2 video, right? What's the new song that everybody keeps asking me? That's the one I'm gonna do. I try to pick one per stream that I'm gonna react to no matter what, and the TX2 song is the one I'm looking for. So I believe you're one of the ones who requested it. So if you can give me the name of it, fam, we're gonna do it today. All right, Mal. I'm refreshing the playlist. I appreciate you for getting this all set up for us today. TX2 Infamous. Fan. Okay, I got it. I see it in there. Grimphil said he will be over in a sec. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's see. Yo, I was someone with the smell of potatoes. What's up, bro? What's up, man? I hope you're doing well. I'm stoked to listen to your new music. I think we're going to start with Nayri the Witch, and then we got Screams of Anubis in here, and then we got you in the list too, fam. We got you in the list too. I'm excited because I have been waiting to listen to Better Days for a hot minute because I heard your little snippet of this one, and I saw your story earlier about the new track list for the new project. I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. When Grimphil says, "I don't think y'all are prepared for like the level of heavy in this one," I was like, ooh. He was getting on his sad introspective bag in the last record. So, I'm good. I'm good with some energy. I'm good with some angry vibes. You know what I mean? It's always great too because he's like the sweetest guy too, and like he has the best like angry music. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's like the best. That's like the nice like combo about Grimphil. He gets all the anger and the emotions out in the tracks. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Diva, what's up, friend? I didn't say hi to you yet. How are you doing? Dave, I don't think I said hi to you either. I addressed you, but I did not say hi to you. Oh, shit. Okay. All right, let's get into some music, guys. Let's get into music. Let's listen to something. Let's react to something. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's check out some Nayri the Witch. Shout out to her. Appreciate her for hanging out with us again today. Oh, she always has got some, she got some long songs. She's one of those ones where I don't notice it though. You know what I'm saying? Other than the fact that like I'm noticing how long it is, but right this second, you know what I mean? Now I'm noticing, oh, it's 5 minutes and 52 seconds. But she also has like those cool little clips on the end too. So those are always pretty fire. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm stoked. Let's check out some new Nayri the Witch. You know what I mean?
Chains, velvet touch, binding me in borrowed flesh. They sculpt, they carve, they mold, they mark. I let them in. Hands on hollow clay, I let them, I beg them to tell me who I should be today. Oh, they dress me in twilight, wrap me in silk spun from their dreams, but under the surface, the ember still burns, begging to breathe.
Ay, yo. Oh my God. Who pissed her off in this one? You know what I mean? Like, I gotta listen to those lyrics again, yo. That was like, Jesus Christ.
I beg them to.
When she was like talking about getting wrapped up in Twilight, they wrapped me up in Twilight and shit. I was like, God damn. I was like, she getting deep in the bag.
Let me, will sheep me, a lover's hands, I'm whole of clay. I let them, I beg them to tell me who I should be today. Oh,
I wasn't ready for her to talk to me like this, you know what I'm saying?
I beg them to tell me who I should be today. Oh, they dress me in twilight, wrap me in silk spun from their dreams. But under the surface, the ember still burns, begging to breathe, begging to scream.
Under the surface, the ember still burns, begging to breathe. You can try to put the fire out, but it still like wants to breathe. Oh my God. I wasn't ready for this one, guys. I wasn't ready for this one. I swear to God, she told me that she was like, I'm kind of going away from like the more like, I don't know, metal-esque stuff, you know what I mean? And I was like, that's cool. Like, you know, do whatever feels right. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about artists. Like, there's no guidelines. You know what I mean? Like, you know, make whatever you like are inspired to create. And I'm like, I love it. I love it. I feel like she's going against what she said she was gonna do, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. I said I wasn't ready for this. I wasn't ready for this. She kind of went on like a little wave there for a while, where like everything was like on, like very like I don't know, like very like sobering. You know what I mean? Like her music is always very sobering because like the content itself like just is very like I always say that it's very thought provoking. Where it makes you think about things, but like, damn, yo, it's what hitting in a whole different way.
Ember still burns, begging to breathe, begging.
She says she has the right to change her mind at any time. She absolutely does. She absolutely does. Like I said, we're not holding nobody to nothing. She needs to make whatever she needs to make. You know what I'm saying? She does, because she don't really let me down. She don't really let me down with what she does.
Begging to breathe, begging to scream. Tell me I belong to you. Tell me you need, I can't even see. Paint me in gold.
With the little symbol in the background like that. Ting! Love it.
Paint me in gold, drown me in light, bury me deep in the shape you like.
Oh man, I definitely picked the wrong song to like, you know. Like I said, I started this whole thing off with like somebody made her upset, yo. She's upset. She's angry. Don't tell her what to do. You know what I mean? Don't tell her what to do. I should have. Worst YouTuber ever. I'm so sorry, fam. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
But what if I slip? What if I run? Would I still taste like the love you spun? But if I let go, will I disappear? Or will I become what I always feared? You press your will into my skin. You carve my name in silver tongues. Tell me, am I beautiful yet?
The music in this is so fucking good, yo. I love it. I love like what she chose like to like just like put way that she orchestrated this entire thing. You know what I mean? Like I think that's what's like so cool about like when she kind of gets into that, like that little bit of the metal-esque bag, if you will, or like, you know, wants to add in like that more hard rock sound to it. Like it's like in this very like soft way where it's like, I feel like it's necessary, but it, like, again, like it's just not, it's like not overly done. You know what I mean? Like it's like this very like soft touch, because like I feel like everything that she does, it has kind of like this soft tone to it, and that's what I like about like what she does this period, where it's just like there's a lot of like directness with the lyrical aspects, but it's like this very like soft approach. Does that make sense? Where it's like it's very like pay attention to what I'm saying, but like not overly aggressive. Does that make sense? Like it's just very translatable that way.
If I vanish, will you still crave me?
This part is so fire.
Tell me I belong to you. Tell me you need, I can't even see. Paint me in gold, drown me in light. Bury me deep in the shape you like. But what if I slip? What if I run? Would I still taste like the love you spun? But if I let go, will I disappear? Or will I become what I always feared? You press your will into my skin. You carve my name in silver tongues. Tell me, am I beautiful? Yeah. If I vanish, will you still crave me?
Ah! Ah! I love this so much. God damn, yo. God damn. Talk about raising the bar for yourself, fam. Shit. Oh my God, that was fucking amazing. I like that one so much. I can't even really talk about all the different visuals that was going on in that, because, like, again, I'm about to go back and watch the video itself to kind of like just appreciate, I think, all of that was happening in that. So because there's just so much happening in it, where it just, again, like I feel like her choices and like what she decides, like the way that like her brain like wants to like depictate like the art through these videos, I think is just like really sick. You know what I mean? I could get lost in just like the stills of like the things that she creates this way. I think it's just incredibly cool. So like, again, like her videos are one of those things you got to watch them like back to back. You got kind of have to watch them multiple times to kind of just really appreciate everything that she does in the videos in that aspect for sure. I'm checking to see what some of you guys are saying about this song and what you guys think about this in the family chat for sure. That I don't even know what you'd even call it, like the little like melody that she created in this one, like as so fucking it just you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain, yo. Like, when you got like that's the thing about music, right? Is like sometimes the music itself is like it's telling its own story, and like I feel like that little melody is just like it just kind of like pierces through my soul, right? You know what I mean? And it's just like I feel like the song just all kind of comes together with like that melody. You know what I mean? So like the fact that we ran it back like multiple times at the end of it, I thought was so damn good. Dave said I'll have to watch it a few times, but my first impression was getting Egyptian mummy vibes from the video. I could definitely get that. I could definitely see that because I'm like, I like the spider webs and all that. Like when she made a lot of references, like, you know, about like being like wrapped in silk and stuff like that, or like making references to silk. So like the spider ties in that I thought were really sick. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there was a lot of tie together. You know what I mean? Again, but I was getting lost with like the imagery of like when she had like her head with like the hair wrap that had like the like beetles and shit type shit coming out of it, where like there was like, I don't know, man, I can't even remember what was all happening with that shit, but I was like just in the, like I said, the imagery that she like chooses like to put in here, I think is always just like really incredibly artistic and cool. So like I said, I'm like, you know, she could create like stills of that and like I don't know, sell them, and I feel like create posters and stuff. Like I feel like it's just so sick. Let's see. Grim says it's technically very hard to pull off. Yeah, he would know. You know what I mean? He's an artist himself, so like, you know, he would know that he puts a lot of time and effort in his videos too. So like, you know, he always gives Nayri a lot of love and credit. So like, you know, I think he was one of the ones who introduced us to her in the Foxtrot family. So shout out to Grimfell for sure. Silkworms, maybe, says Jessica. It was a journey of music that was a roller coaster. Terry says again. She kind of gives that in I think a lot of her music for sure, where like there is always a journey that we're going on, and I feel like this one like had like, you know, these ups and downs throughout it, where like, again, it's another one of those songs where like, you know, again, like I said, I'm like, it's on the longer side, right? Where I'm like, I don't even really notice it. You know what I mean? Because you get kind of wrapped and like pulled into the journey that way, you know? So I think that it's just, again, I always get excited. Like, you know, I feel like she is like coming every time she comes with something new, and it's new, it's exciting, it's different, and it's better than the last thing. You know what I mean? I feel like she's only elevating as like she's just continuing to grow and make music. So I'm very excited that she's hanging out with us today, and always appreciate her, you know, just hanging around with us in the Foxtrot family. Let's see. Arson said that it is so good. Yes, it really is. It really, really is. I think that's all I got for this one, guys. I appreciate you. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Now we're going to go into some metal. You know what I'm saying? Now we're going to get into some Screams of Anubis. He be getting in his like little soft bag too sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Screams of Anubis. He is. I'm not gonna call him out for that. I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna say he's an awesome lurker, sometimes chatter. You know what I mean? Shout out to Screams of Anubis. We appreciate him for hanging out with us in the Foxtrot family. And shout out to his girlfriend too, yo. You know, she needs to make more music with you, fam. She needs to do it. I feel like she just needs to join the band. You know what I mean? She could be part of Screams of Anubis. I think it'd be a duo. I think you could do it. I think you guys could pull it off. I think for sure. You know what I'm saying? I'm just throwing it out there in the world. Just saying. Randy, what's up, friend? How are you? Yulita, how's it going, friend? How are you? Bad Wolf, I don't think I said hi to you either. How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Hope everybody's doing well today. It feels good to be back. You know, we had a little bit of a mishap on Thursday's stream on Twitch where like my recording got fucked up, but you know, I will say, as much as it was bumming me the fuck out, I did not let it like completely consume me. So I do appreciate those of you who reached out to me and was concerned about that. You guys are very kind and very sweet to do so. So I appreciate y'all for that for sure. But I did not take it as hard as I thought I was probably going to. But shout out to OTAB for the new terabyte external hard drive. I think it's got a couple terabytes on that junk. But yeah, shout out to him. So I'm all cleaned up now. I got space. I'm not even worried about it. Fuck. My shit wasn't even recording. So damn it, Nayri. I'm gonna have to get your video up off the download. Damn it. See, it's not a problem on YouTube because I can download the stream later, right? So and then I can do it and then it's all good. It'll work out. It just delays the process. So damn. So it's recording now, but we're all good. I pressed the button. I did. I appreciate y'all, Freeze to Fall. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good one. All right. Screams of Anubis is next. It's 1 a.m. I am tired. Yeah, we're going to keep it moving. We are going to keep it moving. I think I'm going to move TX2. We're going to do TX2 right after we hit Grimfell. I think. I'm moving myself up in the list tonight, guys. I am. I've been waiting. All right. I want to do it before I lose too much steam. I got to do it in my talkative moods. Screams of Anubis, you are next. Bury the Pain is the song we're checking out. Okay, let's see. How long has this one been out for? Let's see. Is this one of the new ones? 4 days ago. Oh, yeah, shit. Sure enough. Let us check it out. Oh, I gotta pull this up. Let's do it.
Shadows where the silence screams, I drown in the weight of my broken dreams. Every scar's a story that I can't erase. I wear this silence like a bitter embrace. Bury the pain deep below the ground. Let the echoes fade, let the lost be found. You have dreams and I have mine. I'm rising from ashes, igniting the flame. Everything lost is now I will find. Scream to the void, no more playing the game. These chains are forged from all that I've lost. I'm breaking the mold, no matter the cost. With every heartbeat I fight to reclaim the pieces of me that won't fall ashamed. Bury the pain deep below the ground. Let the echoes fade, let the lost be found. You have dreams and I have mine. I'm rising from ashes, igniting the flame. Everything is now I will find. Scream to the void, no more playing the game.
Stop it, baby! Stop it! What's he doing to me?
No more playing the game.
Oh my God, that's what I'm talking about. I was just sitting there thinking this, but I was like, yo, I really love the fact that like his voice sounds like so much more like, I don't even know what the word is. I don't know. It's just there's a thing like though. I can't even explain it. It sounds different in this one. You know what I mean? where it sounds, I guess, more clear to me or something. I don't know. It just sounds. I like it. I like the way his voice sounds in this one for sure. And then he starts playing with my emotions. Oh my God! He adds in the little screamy part in the chorus, and I was like, oh, that's so fucking fire. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like, you know what I mean? I think sometimes people think like they're weirded out, like when I laugh at stuff, when I hear these things for the first time. If I laugh at it, it's probably because I don't even know what to do with myself because I'm enjoying it so much. You know what I'm saying? And then he started playing with my emotions into the choruses, and then he did this to me. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, fam?
Everything is now I will find. Scream to the void, no more playing the game.
To the solo. Oh, and now he's gonna scream to the solo too. Shut up! Oh, he's smoking. He's on fire over here, fam.
Twisted charade. Tear down the walls that your guilt has made. I'm taking my spirit.
What is he doing? Somebody ate their Wheaties today, fam. Oh my God.
Tear down the walls that your guilt has made. I'm taking my spirit. I'm taking my spirit. I'm taking my name. Finding my strength in the eye of the flame. Bury the pain deep below the ground. Let the echoes fade, let the lost be found. You have dreams and I am I'm rising from ashes, igniting the flame. Everything is now I will find. I'll scream to the void, no more playing the game. So bury the pain.
What is he doing?
So bury the pain. I'll rise from the dead. I won't fade away. The darkness is calling, but I'm lighting the spark. When I bury the pain, I'll leave a mark.
Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. You know, one of the things I said a lot of times about Screams of Anubis is that he always like leaves like the message with like some sort of positivity in it. Like he flips like the darkness into like there's like a better tomorrow, right? Like, you know, in so many words. Not in this one. Not in this one. This was all the aggression. Like, fuck you, fam. Like, again, I don't know who pissed off these guys lately. Is Grimfell's up next. And if his is just as angry, I might fucking lose my mind today. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. It's exciting to be back, guys. It's exciting. I'm here, and I'm ready. That shit was fire, fam. That shit was damn fire. I don't even know what else to say about it. What does the community say about this one? I got a lot of ahs. Got a lot of Johnny's blowing out our eardrums type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I did a lot of screaming in this one. You know what I mean? I can't fake the screams, guys. I can't make them out of nowhere. You know, like he. He came to play with this one. This shit's fire. This shit is fucking fire. Yeah, this one has quickly moved up to like the top of my my favorites from him for sure. This has got all the great energy in it, and it never dies. It just continues like to build. You know what I mean? He fucked around with like those little melodies and stuff like that. He always does a great job at that too. You know what I mean? Where like he just, where you think like it's gonna be natural to do this, he does like a little extra, puts a little seasoning into the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck me. Oh my God, this shit was great. This shit was so good. Let's see. Okay, I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Grimfell's up next. I don't even know what to do with myself, fam. Better Days is the song. You know, you gotta tell me now, bro. Tell me now. What am I getting myself in for on this one? What am I getting myself in for? Am I gonna scream and shout on this one too, or is this we getting sad, introspective? You know what I mean? What kind of vibes are we getting into, bro? What are we getting into today? Y'all tell me. Y'all already know this song. Y'all should. Y'all should. Let's go see right now. Oh yeah. Well, hold on. Before we get into Grimmy, we got to go back to Bury the Pain, and we got to comment. This song is all the fucking fire. I don't know if I'm allowed to say fucking on comments, but I'm gonna. We gonna try it. We gonna try it. Hey, it posted. Yeah, y'all need to go comment, boost that shit, boost it, do it. You know what to do. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's see. What kind of space? Haha. Think Dune. Okay. Fire. All right. We're gonna calm the energy down. Then we're gonna calm the energy down. That's cool. It's cool. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't need to be more. You know what inspires me inspires me. I know. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. We're going to space. I'm all about it, Bam. I'm all about it. I love space stuff. I love it. I love it. I don't know how much you guys have heard me talk about how much I like space shit, but I do. We've gotten to it a couple of times. What's that band? The Starlight shit. The Star Set, I think is what the band's called. They be doing like nothing but space theme type shit. Like everything is like space theme. So it's like all gonna give you the vibes with it. Again, I can't remember what the damn song's called, but that song is fire. That song is fire. I should play as a Johnny Pick one day. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think I've already played that one before at some point in time. But that's cool. We're about to go to space with Grimfell. Better Days, you know what I mean? OTAB is asking if this one is inspired by Dune. Star Set. Thank you, Russ. Appreciate you, man. I don't know if I've said hi to you, bro. If I didn't, fuck me, bro. Fuck me. Fuck me if I didn't. My bad, Russ. My bad, Russ. You my boy, Blue. You a real boy now. You know what I mean? You Pinocchio now, fam. You a real boy. You a real boy now. Have we had him react to Spaceman by Electric Cowboy Net? I have not. I have not done that one yet. The last Electric Cowboy song I did was for our friend Justin from Proper Man, and that one could not make it onto YouTube because it got blocked. It would not allow me to upload that one. But that was on my Patreon. So that's the last Electric Cowboy song that I have done, and I have not done that one yet. All right, guys. Let's go to space with Grimfell. Let's see where he's going to take us today. I'm ready to check out some Better Days. Oh man, like I said, guys, I can't help but laugh when it's just that good. You know what I mean? all the soft vibes that come into like that. Just oh my god, just take me away, fam. Just take me away. It's like it's. I've been saying for a hot minute. I think about our good friend Grimfell that he is like one of, I think, the better writers to describe these feelings in today. You know what I mean? Where he paints the picture like exactly like I feel like how a lot of us feel. You know what I'm saying? Like in the simplest of ways, where it's just like it just feels like that. You know what I mean? It just feels like I gotta get away and no one's gonna fucking stop me. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's simple, but it's just like that's how it feels, though. You know what I mean? Again, it's one of those things where I say it all the time. Like you either like you know or you don't, and you know what I mean? And like I feel like I know. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to keep my head down, sick of the spiral. I'm wired for survival, crushed by the trials, fighting for revival. I need to take a break before I break. I need to get away, get the fuck away. Run.
I gotta hear it again. I gotta hear it. I said, oh. Got into I heard what we're going. That scream was from where we were going. I haven't even heard it yet. It's right there. It's right. It's He put all the seasoning on the chicken on this one. Now, he'll punch me in the face with all this adrenaline, and then it's just bring it back down, bring back down the feelings. I love it. I love it, bro. Oh my God, does he play with my fucking emotions, bro? I guess I come to expect this from Grimfell. You know what I mean? I come to expect for him to like just blow me away, where it's just like, he just knows how to cook in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause lately I've been worn down, doing everything that turned my life around.
Oh, baby. Go get a sample introspection. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing everything to turn my life around. Sing to him, bro. Sing to him. Tell him how you feel. Do it. Tell him how you feel.
I've been worn down, doing everything that turned my life around. Sick of the fighting, feels like I'm dying. Fuck knows why I keep trying. So why do I keep trying? Why do I keep trying? when everyone around me keeps on lying.
Why do I keep on trying when everyone around me just keeps on lying? You know, it's tough when you try to put your faith and trust in people, and you trust them completely. You know what I mean? It's a lot to do that. But that first lie, boy, does it fucking sting. And when they just continue to do it, you know what I mean? When you know that they're lying too. When you know it, you can see it. You just I know you're doing it. Why do I even continue? Why do I even try to be a good person when everybody else doesn't seem to care enough about trying to be a good person? You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, with these little harmonies at the end too. Like I said, I could scream the whole time, you know. But I expect him to smoke it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, he's a proper chef in the kitchen. Whatever he wants to do, he's gonna make the most fire version of that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I don't feel like he dips his toe in every part of the water. You know what I mean? Like he really can't put like a limit on it, but there's always like a Grimfell flair to it. And I would say it's probably like the signature scream. He's got like a fucking signature scream, fam. Like it's just, you know what I mean? Again, with the signature flair, right? The black rose, you know what I mean? Like he's got that in a ton of his videos with the black rose. Like that was really sick. All the ties like to like this like space world, like apocalyptic war that's happening or whatever kind of thing. I think the video concept I think was really cool. You know, again, but you know, I come first and foremost for what I'm hearing. You know what I mean? That's what I care the most about. Is what I'm hearing. All the visuals and the video aspects. If it's cool, if it's dope, like that's all just added bonuses for me. So like, you know, I'm all about like the emotion in the music, and like I feel like that's what I love about Grimfell. Is like, you know, no matter what emotion he's talking about, it's you just feel it all. You know what I mean? It's really, I feel like, translatable. You know what I mean? Like I said, I feel like he steals my diary sometimes. You know what I mean? So he's looking at my journal and taking my fucking notes. And he's like, this is just, you know, I know what that feels like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, again, just raising the fucking bar for himself. You know what I mean? Like he just put out a project, like not even like what, in the last 4 or 5 months. He's getting ready to put out another one soon. Like it's gonna probably be like nothing but fucking heat like this. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god. Oh boy. Grimfell says that Nayri cameoed in the ADO smile. Haha. Where's that at? What part of the video? I'm gonna pull it up. Where's she at? Where's Nayri at? What part did I miss? Where's she at? Did I miss her somewhere? I wasn't paying too close attention to all the people. Oh, where was she at? Someone needs to tell me where she's at in the video. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see her. Oh, she's not in it? She's not in this. Oh, okay. My bad. Totally misunderstood there. Basically, she's in a cameo on something else. So I don't have to look that. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm totally misunderstanding the whole point of this thing, right? But hey, that's what happens on these streams. You know what I'm saying? All I know is this song is fire. It came out 4 days ago. I need to like it. I need to definitely give it some boosting right now. That's for damn sure. Let's see who's in here. Let's see who's up in here already. Let's see. I see Anna Bus is in here. Ulita's up in here. Terry, our good friend Avery is up in here already. There's Danny from Custom OGT. There's OTAB right there. Let's see. He must have a big budget. He doesn't, but he makes it work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Wait, no way you did all this with AI. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I'm one of those people, yo, where I'm like, you know, this is they're with the AI stuff. When it comes to this, like, I don't know. I feel like still there's an art form to it. You know what I mean? I can understand all the different arguments on both sides of the fences of this, but I'm just not a hater of it. I feel like you're still creating something, and not everybody has the ability to do more than this. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's a stepping stone, and or sometimes the only way to be able to do anything. So, but yeah, making the concepts and all of it work together, I think is like, you know, you have to still kind of have like a vision to do it. So, you know, you're kind of a director and then you're also the creator at the same time. So I feel like there's a lot that goes into this outside of like just the AI aspect of it. So, but that's all I'm gonna say on the matter. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter for today. I've talked enough. You know what I'm saying? If you're at this point in the video, then you must really love Grimfell. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you. Make sure you go tell him how much you fuck with his music for sure. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Jesse, what's up, man? I see you have joined the chat. Somebody sent me a message. It was Ma. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a message about contacting Electric Callboy about getting my stuff reviewed. Got it. Yeah, one weird thing happened to me the other day too was I totally got a rejection back from the big push. I thought that was kind of weird. So, yeah, I've never had one of those before, but yeah, I got one of those thanks but no thanks emails. So I was like, all right, cool. All right, bet. If it's like that, I guess. All right, I need to go back into the playlist to make sure we are up to date. And we are refreshed wherever we need to be. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Righty. Okay. All right, Maul, I'm going to need some help. To remind me. Chevelle, is that Steve? Skidder Brothers, is that Anna? TX2, I need to know who I'm shouting out on this one. Either that or I'm shouting out the community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know. I got Human Raggin' Bone Man. Ooh, I don't know if I can do that. Contact Jesse about the big push. Which Jesse? Jesse, like from Bell Development, Jesse? Chevelle is Audiva. Okay. Chevelle is Audiva. Oh, that's right. You made the comment about the same Chevelle as Red. That's right. This is the new song from them. They're going on tour right now. Not right now, but soon. They're going with Dead Poet Society. I will not be attending this tour. I will not be because I am a Dead Poet Society fan. And I've seen enough of their live shows, both supporting somebody else and supporting themselves, and I would tell you that I can't do it. I can't do it because I get so mad at everybody else for being like, you don't even understand how great this fucking band is. You know what I'm saying? So if you've never seen Dead Poets Society, you should definitely go check them out. But I will not be going and attending this tour run. It's just, I'm staying out of this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting another message. Who is DMing the fuck out of me today? It's Ma. It's Ma. It's Ma. She's doing more. I'm going to mute you, Ma. Just so, because I know you send me messages just so I have them sometimes. So I'm going to mute you for now. So that way you can continue to message me. But if you need me to check them, let me know, please. Please, please, please. Okay, yeah, you're muted right now. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, let's see. Shout out Arson for TX2. Cool. It's been a minute since I've done TX2. I'm excited to check out his new song though. Is this the one where he uses the slur? Because we gonna talk today. Like I said, today was a good day for me to stream because I was in the mood to talk. I was in the mood to fucking talk. I'm ready to get into more. I'm ready to do it. Okay. All right. Next song we got on the list is Chevelle. Shout out to Adiva for this one. She's the one who gave us a request. She is a patron member, so shout out to her for sure. Now's the part of the show, of the stream, where I will mention, hey guys, if you want to support me and what we do here on the channel. And again, the main focus is to try to provide the best reactions for you guys as possible to the ones that you want me to check out. And I also try to uplift these artists that are more on the up and coming side and try to help spread awareness to great music and that is, happening out there in the great wide world. So the Patreon is a great way to do that. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Adiva for being a patron member. And her request for Chevelle, the newest song from them. I think it's the newest song from them, or one of the newest from them, from 11 days ago. The song is called Rabbit Hole. Let's check it out. Yeah, the riff in this is fucking stupid. I love the energy of the sound of this for sure. Personally, I have nothing against the band Chevelle. Honestly, I just really have never dug into them that deep. I am very, very familiar with their song The Red, which I think pretty much everybody has heard that song, right? Especially if you lived through an era and a time, and you just like rock music, you probably heard The Red. So The Red is fucking fire. You know what I mean? That song is fucking amazing. But that being said, I just don't think I've really ever dug too much into their music. I don't understand why, because I've liked the sound of his voice. I like the sound of the way that they play music. And they're just they pretty much are just kind of a pure rock and roll band. You know what I mean? And he's got a very unique voice, which is definitely a style of kind of voices that I definitely like, especially out of male vocalists. So honestly, I don't know why I haven't dug much more into Chevelle, but this new shit is fucking fire. They might change my mind about actually going on this tour. Change has begun. How long can my god, this little solo right here is fucking fire. Again, I'm a big fan of just a good little, like, you know, chord solo. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a little like, it doesn't always have to be that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could just give me some fucking rocking little, like, guitar badass riffs. You know what I'm saying? And it'll fucking sound super cool. You know what I mean? So I'm digging this, like, little, like, bridge part. You know what I mean? Rabbit hole cowards. I gotta play it all the way to the end, or else, you know, there are some people out there in the world that get upset about that. You know, they're like, you know, you always miss something at the very end of these videos, but most of the time there's never anything at the end. Most of the time, about 98%, there's never anything at the end. Maybe just some sort of ad. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you should listen to the radio station at 96.7. Whatever. Type shit. Yeah, that's I love the overall concept of this record. You know what I mean? I feel like it's important to even just think and talk about how dangerous it is when you fall a little bit too down the rabbit holes of the conspiracy paths. You know what I mean? There's countless movies and TV shows about the idea of obsessing on things when it comes to somewhat conspiracies, and how easily it is to basically fall in a trap that it seems like everything, it's easy to put those puzzle pieces together. You know what I mean? Where if you really want them to fit, you can make them fit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just about like how you even view the worlds. You know what I mean? Like, you could do that in your interpersonal relationships with people. Like, if you want to make puzzle pieces fit, you'll make them fit. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just not a good, healthy mindset, I think, really, to even just be in. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think that we're living in a day and age where there is so much information that people don't know what to believe as the real, and you as an individual have the responsibility to decide what you think is the real. You know what I mean? And that's why I always encourage people to visit multiple resources to try to find out what the similarities that are being said are. You know what I mean? Because when you see those things, that's what you really need to pay attention to. Because a lot of what we digest is opinions. It's not necessarily facts, it's opinions. And if you know anything about statistics, it's on what ones you focus on. You know what I mean? Where let's talk about this positive thing, but not avoid all the stuff over here, and we'll just focus on this part of the 20% of the story. You know what I mean? So it's important to look at the entire picture, I think, kind of always. And don't fall victim to a rabbit hole. You know what I mean? I think that we all learned one thing from Alice in Wonderland that rabbit holes, you know, they're kind of scary. And you never know what you're going to find on the other end of them. You know what I mean? Again, I have fell victim to myself, you know, to going down some YouTube rabbit holes. You know what I mean? And if you want to believe something, there's a way to believe it. You know what I mean? And there's somebody out there that'll tell you that you're not crazy. You know what I mean? So it's very important to not fall victim to that. So get some fresh air from time to time, guys. You know what I mean? Don't believe everything that you see. Don't believe everything that you read. And don't believe everything that you're told to believe. You know what I mean? I think that's all I got for this one, guys. You know, be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Looks like Nayray is out. Have a good night, friend. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Wonderful rest of your day wherever you are on the great wide world. Go back to the playlist. Back to the playlist. Oh. Uh-oh. Skinner Brothers is up next. That means that Anna is in the list. Anna is in the list. Johnny, do you want to switch the voice play cover of Rag and Bone? The last time I did Rag and Bone, it shut the stream down and got it blocked. So I don't know if I could do Rag and Bone Man. It's not anything against the artist, because I thought that he was pretty damn fire. But I think that I think he's a Sony record. I think he worked. I think he's with Sony, I believe. Hey, Elsie, what's up, friend? I like the new handle. I like the one and only Elsie. I like the handle for sure. I can't hear the answer. Someone please tell me. Yes, I would prefer to hopefully do a different artist from that one. If that one, I think that one's Cherokee. So if you have a different one, either that or I can try doing it offline for you. Because if I do it offline, I can at least put it on Patreon and all that kind of stuff, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. So if it's really about you want me to hear that one and my thoughts on that particular one, I could do it off stream for you. And I will do it. I promise. I'll do it tomorrow. I will be better about these off-stream ones. I promise, guys. They're coming this week. I swear to God. I swear to God, they're coming. I'm going to do the next chapter of Ren. That's another goal of mine for the week. We're going to do chapter 2 for sure. Zach dropped a Patreon explaining the sound in his song. Oh, okay. That's cool. Yeah, shout out to the Skinner Brothers for sure. You know, make sure you go support them on their Patreon, especially if you love the and fuck with the Skinner Brothers. I would definitely highly encourage every band out there to do the same. You know what I mean? It is a way that you can get a little bit of direct support from your actual fan base, not through anybody else, especially for an independent artist like Skinner Brothers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sprite. I'm addicted. I'm not sponsored, but I am addicted. And I just spilled it all over my shirt. You know, Sprite, I need y'all to give me a hookup. You know what I mean? I need y'all to give me a hookup. I just spilled my product all over myself in front of the world for you. You know what I mean? I'm acting like I did that on purpose, but I didn't. I didn't. Jessica, I think I saw something in there that you said about the Dead Poet concert. I'm not changing my mind about this one, guys. I won't say it in the reaction. I wouldn't say it in the reaction, but I'm not changing my mind about this one, guys. I have seen Dead Poet 5 times now, and 2 times I've seen them open for other people, and both times it was like, guys, their shows, holy fuck, that's the one you want to go on. That's the one you want to go to. You don't want to go see them trying to sell their music to some lame asses. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Some people just won't even recognize the greatness in front of them. You know what I'm saying? I had a bad experience the last time I went and saw Dead Poet 2, where this total fucking douchebag guy tried pulling some like alpha macho shit with me, and so I just fucking pushed him in front of me. You know what I mean? Like I got my get back on this guy. I'm not going to tell you the full story, but the last time I saw Dead Poet, that was my experience where I had some guy try to punk me out. That's what I'm saying. I've never had that at a Dead Poet show. Never had that at a Dead Poet show. It's nothing but fuck yeah and good times at Dead Poet shows. You know what I'm saying? So spritey. These are bands I definitely prefer seeing as a lead act. Dead Poeside is definitely on one of them. Yeah, like I said, sometimes you gotta watch them at their show. You know what I mean? Like, you know, and like I said, for me, I've seen them in both aspects, and I can't put myself through it. You know what I mean? I gotta see them at their own show. You know what I mean? So I will wait for that. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like that with The Warning too, right? Where it's like, now that, especially that I've seen them on their own show, I would never want to watch them open for somebody else. You know what I mean? But shout out to you guys who are able to, like, you know, just get past that. But like, there's a magic with their show. You know what I mean? There's a magic with that artist where you're going to watch them do their thing. You know what I mean? Who else wants to watch Johnny react to DaBaby's freestyle on Just Incredible? Oh, I love DaBaby, and I love Just Incredible too. I totally would. I fuck with DaBaby, man. He's awesome. He's awesome. He deserved every bit of success that he's gotten. You know what I mean? He was a breath of fresh air in hip hop for sure when he hit the scene back, and it was like the boost of an era again. You know what I mean? Like he kind of like was a reincarnation, if you will. Now I'm getting all kinds of sidetracked. No, not the mosh pit. I had bad memories. Yeah, I always joke about pushing our buddy Angel in the mosh pit at the shows. You know, but I'm like, I would never really do that. You know what I mean? Like, but I always like to joke about getting the pit going at the shows, especially the ones who like it's not their vibe to have pits. You know what I mean? I always joke about the circle pit at the Warning show. You know what I mean? Which they're not a pit band. You know what I mean? But how fun would it be to have a little like circle pit going during Sharks? You know what I'm saying? I feel like that'd be cool. I feel like it'd be fun, and it would be friendly. It would be friendly. Yeah, like the Warning and Halsey show. And don't get me wrong, I got Halsey on the wall, yo. I got the picture of her, of what she looked like the very first time I ever saw her and heard her, when she had blue hair. You know what I mean? She had blue hair. She was opening for a British band. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this chick is awesome. You know what I mean? And then she blew the fuck up, yo. Like, you know, shout out to her. But yeah, it's two different vibes. The Warning and Halsey, so different vibe. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't know how that works together. Some people like that stuff, and I don't particularly love it. You know what I mean? I've been to 3 or 4 times I've seen Fall Out Boy, and they're like a perfect example of like, when they go on tour, they're gonna bring artists that sound nothing like them. They went on tours with like Wiz Khalifa, 50 Cent. Like, there's always some act that like sounds nothing like Fall Out Boy. You know what I mean? Where some people love that shit. Bring Me the Horizon, right? It was the last one. They went on tour with Bring Me the Horizon. 2 opposite ends of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? But some people love that shit. I'm more of like, I want the vibe. You know what I mean? I want it to kind of like match the whole night. Even though I like music to jump around, I'm not like that when it comes to concert experiences. I kind of want it to be a vibe. Kind of the whole way. I want it to kind of sound and be of a nature. You know what I mean? That's just me personally, though. I've talked enough, guys. I've talked enough. Let's get into some Skinner Brothers. Shout out to Anna. Shout out to Anna, another Patreon member. Shout out to her, for sure. Appreciate her. She's also a mod on the channel, so double shout out to Anna, for sure. Gold Teeth, I'm late. I was out of the country. We're back now. We're back. This is the first applicable stream to check this song out, so we are back checking out more Skinner Brothers. Y'all know I love the Skinner Brothers. Let's check out the new shit.
Dead tone, and you know why. They're not dying every single time I try. I bring that red bone, just wait and see. Man, I'm so deep, now you people forgot me. It's like, I gotta get back up, gotta step back in my zone, gotta catch that motherfucking feet.
I love it when he gets like in his rap bag, like over like the rock shit. You know what I'm saying? I love it with it's all pure rock and roll with the drums and that little riff. And then he's like, I'm gonna just kind of freestyle over this shit. And that shit's hard, bro. And honestly, my favorite look from him is this right here. This shit right here with the fur hat up, baby, with the Canada Goose on or whatever the fuck he's wearing. He looks fly as fuck, fam. He looks fly. He looks like an OG. You know what I'm saying? He looks gangster as fuck.
Gotta step back in my zone. Gotta catch that motherfucking feeling. It's been way too long. Gonna step, don't step to me. Kicking it off like 1, 2, 3. Just put that money on my head. I don't do shit for free. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Can you feel that pain? Sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it. Man, that's why it's uncertain.
I love it. Everybody tonight, man. Everybody came to play it late. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's something in the season. You know what I'm saying? Like the last month. You know what I mean? Like I had to say the last month because it's been a couple of weeks of music we've been getting into the last. Like it's all like artists that we love tonight. You know what I mean? Like it's been like nothing but like familiarity a little bit for the most part on the stream tonight. So everybody came to play today. Everybody came to play. I don't know what's in the water, but it's around.
Deja vu. I'm coming through, doing what I'm supposed to do.
I like the fact that like the way he's like kind of like using like the lyric video in this. Again, he's been shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I think that Zach does it all, but if there's more people involved, I apologize. You know what I mean? Most of my information comes from Anna, and shout out to her. So she said that that Zach does the most, and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be no disrespect at all. You know what I'm saying? What they be doing in the videos, like the Black Torpedo video with like the cheese on the burger and shit, and like all that kinds of different stuff. Like they have like found like the SpaghettiOs on the plate type shit. Like they incorporate like the lyric aspect into it, like in these really cool and unique ways. Like the way it's just kind of like highlighting it on the computer. I've never seen anybody else do that in a video. Not a single time. I've seen a million lyric type of videos or a million times the way where they flash the lyrics somehow, but I've never seen that before. It's unique and it's different and it's just kind of there. It's just kind of like, hey, it's there. So that way you can kind of also see it at the same time. Like, I don't know. I think it's fucking fire. And I think it's like incredibly creative the way that they like kind of just continue to keep doing that with each video that they're releasing this way.
I'm supposed to do, I got that conscience. You know I don't lie. Pull the ball back, shoot the arrow 8 mile high. It's like I gotta get that rubber ball. Gotta step back in my zone. Gotta catch that motherfucking feeling. It's been way too long. Gonna step, don't step to me. Kicking it off like 1, 2, 3. Just put that money on my head. I don't do shit for free. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Can you feel that pain?
I can see it already, baby. I'm at the concert. He's jumping. Get it. Get it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God. That's what I'm saying. They make hype music. You know what I mean? Their concerts are fucking gotta be so lit. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be. They make music for it. You know what I mean?
Can you feel that pain? Sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it. Man, that's why it's uncertain. As the flames rise high, just bite my tongue. Maybe reach for the sun, maybe reach for a gun. It's 1 step forward and 2 steps back. See, I'm a maniac, why I dig it like that? So bring me that fire, bring me that pain, give me that pressure, make it plain. I don't know how we got like this. The last one is sweet like the very first kiss.
I'll flip the twisted metal, take you into the sky. It's like
I gotta get back up alone. Gotta step back in my zone. Gotta catch that motherfucking feeling. It's been way too long. Gonna step, don't step to me. Kicking it off like 1, 2, 3. Just put that money on my head. I don't do shit for free. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
can you feel that pain?
Sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it, sit it. None of twice unsaid.
I love it. I can't feel my feet. I love it. I love it. Oh my god. Fucking fire. Alright, we gonna make sure that we play their stuff all the way to the end. What's it say? I can't see. Oh, get off the thing. Get off the thing, fam. How do I see what it says? I can't see what it says, fam. I can't. Maybe I can do it now. Maybe I can do it now? Join our Patreon, definitely do that. Everything you see in here is produced independently. Oh, yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely give them some love and shout-outs for the fact that they're independent. Oh, shit, I went too far already. There we go. Thumbs up. Pure fire. This one is fucking hard. This one is fucking hard. That riff is stupid. And like, oh, I love it. Like I said, man, I am a huge sucker for the falsettos. Oh, Ren Makes Music posted on that shit. Fucking sick. Yeah, shout out to Ren. Love Ghost on here too. Shout out to him. Fucking fire. Yes, shout out to them, yo. Shout out to them. Definitely, there's LC, our friend LC. Make sure you know, we want to make sure that we give them some love and support because we fuck with the Skinner Brothers heavy around here. We're glad to see them getting some love from our friend Ren, but from the one and only Ren. You know what I'm saying? And then shout out to Love Ghost, man. Their collab I thought was really fucking good. Freedom in a Padded Cell. I thought that shit was so damn good. I'm getting better about some of these song titles. I am, guys. I am. I'm terrible about it, but I'm remembering some of them now. Personally, well, let's bring it back to the Skinner Brothers with the gold teeth, right, for a second. I think some of my favorites from them are the ones where they got gold in the title. Like, because I'm still stuck on White Gold, and this one I'm stuck on. I'm gonna be stuck on this one for sure. Like I said, that chorus is electric. You know what I mean? I can't get enough of that. I'm a huge sucker for the falsettos, fam. I am, and that riff is dumb hard, yo. I love it. It's great. It's interesting. They had like the little experimental stuff in there. With like the sound that they created or whatever. And I think Anna was saying that Zach put a video up on their Patreon, which you should definitely check it out. You know, go join it and all that for sure. Support them 100%. Go find out how they made that sound for sure. Again, video concept I thought was simple, but yet cool. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I feel like they do a great job of, you know, making simple things interesting where, like, you know, there's not a ton happening in it, but it's like, it's not boring. It's still exciting to watch it. It adds a little bit of excitement to the overall music and the sound to it. Cause again, I'm always listening to like the overall sound first. Cause like, you know, I'm not watching music videos when I listen to music. You know what I mean? Unless I'm on here, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about how it really sounds and how much I'm going to fuck with it, that kind of aspect. But they always have cool videos that they just add, like, you know, just like I said, I think just cool seeing the band just do their thing and perform that way. I really want one of them damn SB, you know, black zip ups. That's like the next thing I get now. I got the black and red shit with the pullover, but these SB Jones are fire with the little black UK flag shit on there. Just that's just it's pretty fucking cool. So I dig it. Let's see. Anna says Love Ghost has a new album out. Shout out to Love Ghost again for sure. But we get shout all the love and the praise to Skinner Brothers. Shout out to Love Ghost out for sure. Let's see. Okay, yeah, people are just talking. People are talking and chatting, so like it's all good. They've already heard this song. They already know that they liked it, especially Anna for sure. Shout out to her one more time for the request. That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them, and if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, TX2's next in the list. Steve told me who to give the shout out to. It's Arson, right? We're giving the shout out to Arson. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you, fam. I'm saying bro as if I know who you are. And I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that. I really don't. I use bro loosely. I come with loosely, bro. I try to not do anything like that. So I do apologize if I'm misgendering anybody out there in the great wide world. I've done it recently, and I apologize to them. They had to come to me on the slide, be like, "Hey, dog, by the way, I'm not a girl." And I was like, "Damn it, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for assuming anything." You know what I mean? I appreciate you, Arson, for hanging out with us till 2 o'clock in the morning. I would imagine you're somewhere in the great wide world, probably like where Grimfell is. He, they, it. Okay, cool. Thank you. Cool. Like I said, I'm just I want to make sure I'm not offending nobody. Or not assuming anything for sure. But shout out to you again for hanging out with us in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? You know, Grimfell hangs out with us in the middle of the wee hours of the night. You know, those of us who are vampires in nature. You know what I mean? He's just a little ahead of my time. When he sleeps when I, like, he sleeps, yeah, like later, like during the day. And then he's just ahead of my schedule. You know what I mean? But we're also vampires in spirit that way. He said their next song, Bitch Let's Ride, is heavily inspired by the Dead Kennedys. Got it. Cool. I love TX2 so much despite the hate he gets. So he definitely should not get the hate that he gets. I can understand a little bit about how people think that he's a little rage baity. But at the same time, I don't think that that's what he's trying to do necessarily. I also think that it's just what gets the most attention and spreads the most. So it will find the people that will fuck with you that way. But yeah, that's all I'm really going to say. I think when it comes to what his music is, what his message is, and all those things, I'm with him 110%. You know what I mean? How he chooses to go about social media and spread his music and all that is between him and his team. And as long as he is happy with what he's doing, that's all I care about, right? You know what I mean? I don't have to necessarily like it or love it, but I can still support him. You know what I'm saying? So like that's kind of how I've always felt about TX2 is like, again, I support the message and what everybody has told me about like who he is as an individual and what he stands for. So it's definitely something I can get behind 100%. So again, like I said, I could still also understand how people would think that he's a little rage baity. You know what I mean? With the social media side of things a little bit. So how do you like Oceans of Slumber Waters Rising suggestion the other day? That shit was fire, bro. Yeah, man, I'm sorry that for those of anybody who did not get a chance, look, all right, I'm gonna go over it now. I'll let you know. I'll let you know the list before we get into this next song. Let's see. Where was I? Johnny Foxtrot show. Okay, so these were the songs that made it into the Twitch stream the other day. So these were the suggestions that you guys suggested that I had put in here. So these were like it was tough to narrow them down, but unfortunately I had an issue with the recording, so I was not able to upload that stream to YouTube. So we will be back again on Thursday, and we got a full open storage, so we're gonna not have this problem. Third time is the charm, you know what I'm saying? First two were practice rounds. I need more suggestions in the Discord. So the songs that made it onto the list were House of Protection by Fire by House of Protection, The light within stain the canvas, fire. Copy paste by unpolished, fire. The waters rising by oceans of slumber, fire. Say My Name by novelist, fire. North Star by Nangara, fire. Make It Out Alive by Where It Lies, fire. Drain by Weekdays, fire. Fragile by Long Island, fire. 90 Seconds to Midnight by Hot Milk, fire. Nerve Lost, fire. I will put this list in the Discord somewhere. That way you guys have the list of all the ones that made it in there. The only people that have this, that know if their songs made it on there, were the people who are on there. And some of people think that they have bragging rights because they got like all of their suggestions like put on there. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jenna. Shout out to Jessica. Nerve Lost and Kids Brunswick Collide. All fire. All fire. The only bands that people put in there that I didn't know and had heard of before were Hot Milk, Nerve, and Kid Brunswick. Those were the only three that I had actually heard of before, and they got special gold stars because they tripped over a band that I actually knew who they were. House of Protection, I knew who they were too, but I didn't listen to any of their stuff. Okay. So yes, to answer your question in short form, I loved it, and it made the stream. So yes, shout out to you, Rob. Appreciate that, bro. So much fire. There was a lot of fire last week. I need more suggestions in the Discord. I'm gonna look in there right now because I'm gonna say, because the last time I checked, there was not enough. Oh, it's filling up a little bit. We got a little bit in there. Got Jenna's dropped hers. Russ got one in there. Rob got one in here. Rob's got 3 in here now. Steve got 1 in here. Jessica's got 1. Yulita does not yet. That was a comment. I got 1 from Jesse. Yeah, not nearly enough in here, guys. Like I said, I'm going to go through all these in about, 20 minutes? Cakewalk. I got all day tomorrow, fam. I'm going to listen to all them songs tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm going to need more. I'm going to need more. Thursday's going to go here sooner rather than later. So if you haven't provided songs, I need at least 3 suggestions of songs and or artists, especially on the smaller side, that you think are fire that we need to hear about. Because I will be a lot better about the ones I picked this week about actually doing a little bit of research back on the band. So that way, I can give you a little bit more about them. You know what I mean? The idea is to try to spread awareness and try to get people to provide more and more in here. So if you go any artists out there, especially Grimfell, especially Nayri, if you guys got any artist friends that needs their music to be checked out, let them know about that Discord link and come throw that shit in there. I will listen to it, and if I like it, we will talk about it and we will promote you. You know what I mean? That is the goal. That is the goal. The first one I did of these guys, I did nothing but YouTube people I found basically through YouTube, and how much I fucked with them. And if you guys got to listen to the first one, I was over there like fucking praising the fuck out of Grimfell, praising the fuck out of Freeze the Fall, praising the fuck out of Petty Hendrix, praising the fuck out of all kinds of people, like Wind Waker, the people I have found through YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I need more of that, so that way we can get more of that energy going on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Arson says, a few? That's what I'm saying. Put me on to somebody you think I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That you think that nobody knows who they are yet. You know what I'm saying? Pixie, good to see you, friend. No, yes, I need some song suggestions, friend. We did a reaction. We one of the songs we played last week on Thursday had somebody that looked like you. Jenna called it out. She's like, that person. I think that's what she said. She said, I think Pixie would like this song. And I was like, what's kind of funny is like the lead singer kind of reminds me of Pixie. You know what I mean? Like, she actually kind of looks like her. You know what I mean? Going by subscribers or view counts, etc. He said less than 50,000. I would say, yeah. If we're talking, I would say 100,000 and lower. You know what I'm saying? 50,000 would be probably a good threshold, but I'm saying like 100,000 and lower is kind of what I'm looking for. I understand that sometimes artists have a song or that blows up. You know what I mean? So like when you go look at their Spotify numbers, that like they might be pretty high. But when you're talking about 3 to 4, 5,000, 500,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, let's be honest, guys, they're not really, that's not that many, if we're being for real about it, right? So, you know, when you look at that and you compare that to like YouTube numbers, a lot sometimes those are very like lopsided. You know what I'm saying? So, again, not every Leap. Y'all know who the fuck Leap is? Y'all should. If you don't know who the fuck Leap is, that's what I talked about him. I've been ranting and raving about that fucking band. But that's what I'm saying. They got so many 100,000 listeners a month, but nobody really knows who the fuck they are like that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of the point. It's like, you know, once I know who they are, don't send me people you already think I know who they are. You know what I mean? Like, we've already talked about Nerve. Like, if you put a Nerve request in there, I'm gonna say, hey, that's awesome, that's great, but we're not gonna talk about Nerve again. You know what I mean? Like, that we're not gonna do that again. You know what I'm saying? The idea would have like new people every week is the idea to try to have as much of that. You know what I mean? So I feel like I've beaten that to death. I appreciate you guys for helping me out with that. So, you know, if you guys could help me out with that, that'd be awesome. Awesome. Somebody said, oh, this would be a lot for him to go through. Not for me to decide whether I really like it or not. You know what I mean? It ain't that hard to tell. You know what I mean? It's either going to go in the pile or it's not, and then I dwindled on the pile. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really not that hard to go through them that fast. I'm not reacting to them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just listening. So I can give you my opinion about it all day long later. All mine are 50,000 or less. See? Cool. All right, guys. We have talked long enough. We've talked long enough. We're going to get into it now. Shout out to our good friend. Oh my God, what is his damn name? Arson. Arson, like the fire itself. You know what I mean? Shout out to Arson for coming in and just basically saying, hey, dog, I need you back on this TS2 wagon. I need you back here, fam. I need you back here. There's a handful of you guys out there, too. Shout out to you guys who are like, you know what, man? We need you to come back and check this song out. So we're back. We're checking out Infamous. I am excited to check it out. I haven't heard it yet, so let's do it. Let's check it out.
Before you fall asleep, remember this. I'm so wide awake, taking the same ditch. I break fingertips and take bigger hits than any motherfucker try to picture this. I'm the product of chronic illness among kids. Yeah, the prophet of toxic, a bit neurotic, but I'm plotting this object and taking your shit. Been riding in public for a couple of clicks. They put a hit on me. They want me on my knees. I'm a southern mark of the beast. Don't die a martyr release. Cause everywhere I go, disassociated. This is all I've known. I'm your entertainment. How far can I be thrown till I hit the pavement? I'm building up a home made of all their sticks and stones. Everywhere I go. Nobody ever thought a faggot like me would break the habit of getting his ass beat. Even with the industry against me, if I don't take a break, I'll force that they'll see. I'm in your screen, in your house, when you scroll. A modern day home wrecker, Dave Grohl. Don't be mean to
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. He dropped the word that like was gonna cause the controversy, right? Where I kind of stand on the side of the fence of this, where like if you were of that community, then you can use that word. You know what I mean? Where, you know, he said a faggot like me. So basically, he's been very open about the fact that he is I believe, bisexual. I believe, and if I'm wrong about that, I apologize. But because he is, he can use that word. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and he's using it in the context of like, that's what everybody's gonna call me. You know what I mean? Like, I like the fact that he's addressing that. You know what I mean? I like that anger. I like that coming from the community this way. Does that make sense? Where I feel like it's important that all members of the LGBT community are represented in all forms of music. So I feel like when we want to get emo and angry and dark, that there is still representation there. You know what I mean? Where there's a lot of stereotypes about people in the world, and again, I feel like representation is important, and I feel like he is one of those people that stands on that. You know what I mean? I see a lot of like his clips of like what the things that he'll say between songs and stuff like that at sets. And to me, that shows the kind of person you are, right? You know, not every artist and not every band out there in the world talks between the songs. And when they do, what do they choose to say? You know what I mean? Like, some people get into that bag of like togetherness and, you know, peace, love, and harmony. You know, it really just depends on the vibe, right? You know what I mean? But I feel like he is dying on a hill to represent a group of people. You know what I mean? And I think that is incredibly like needed, especially in today's climate. You know what I mean? Where we are in the day and age where it's okay to say faggot again on Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Where like that happened overnight. And so for somebody within the community this way to come out and use the word like this in sort of like a response like that, I think is kind of important, and it's very telling. You know what I mean? It is the pushback, and I like the energy. But I got stuck on that for a minute. But the fact that we did all that, and then he made the modern day home record Dave Grohl line. You know what I mean? Like, damn. Shout out to Dave Grohl. Wrecking them homes, fam. Wrecking them damn homes.
Hey, girl, don't be mean, you will doubt, but you'll fall. When I'm selling out stadiums, the story will be told. They put a hit on me. They want me on my knees. I must have the mark of the beast. Don't got it more to release. 'Cause everywhere I go, disassociated. This is all I know. I'm your entertainment. How far can I be thrown till I hit the pavement? I'm building up my home made of all their sticks and stones. Everywhere I go.
I love the fact that like he's acting crazy in the video too, right? You know what I mean? He's got like the little like crown on with like the chains like kind of like coming like swooping beneath his eyes. I think that like art piece, if you will, whatever the fuck you want to call that, prop, I don't know, headpiece, I don't fucking know. I think that shit looks dope. But like the fact that he's acting like a crazy person like that is like it's not even there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's the only time I've seen him like act like this in a video. You know what I mean? And again, I haven't like checked out every single thing he's ever done. So I'm like, I'm not some like super stan that I don't know all the details and the backstory. So if I'm wrong, worst YouTuber ever. You know what I'm saying? But he's in a straight jacket and he's acting like he's just spaced the fuck out. Like everybody else is rocking out and he's just acting like he's not even there, doesn't even know what's going on. You know what I mean? So I think that like that him acting crazy in that kind of aspect is kind of cool, like for the concept of the video.
Destined to fail and born to die, a fighter. Pressure applied to fall and shine brighter. I use my weakness right and promise overnight. I analyze. I analyze.
Fire, fire, fire. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, I like the fact that he like mixed up like the kind of like hip hoppy verses with like a very like traditional like kind of like rock choruses and stuff like that. So like it was kind of like he was like featuring on his own music that way. So it was kind of really sick that in that aspect. So I thought that was sick. I had another thought. But what was it? Damn it. I really did lose it. I don't remember what the hell I was thinking. Oh, that's what it was. I had a friend who saw him live last year. Said that it was fantastic. You know what I mean? I haven't personally seen it, but I just was that was the thought that I had. I was like, oh yeah, somebody I know went and actually saw him play. Didn't know who he was. You know what I mean? Saw him as a never heard your music before experience, and was like, that guy was actually pretty damn good. So again, what I've seen of the live show and all that kinds of stuff, it seems like he is pretty damn talented in that aspect. So yeah, like I said, I am impressed with like what like the movement that he is building. I think that with great power comes with great responsibility. So I hope that he uses that power for good. You know what I'm saying? I know it is difficult to not fight fire with fire. But at the same time, I can understand the frustration where we try to be nice. You know what I mean? We tried to be nice. So I totally get it. I totally get it at the same time. So I totally get it. I want to appreciate Arson, the one and only fire creator, for pushing us in this direction today. I appreciate you again, friend. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. Looks like Arson's out. Hope you're having a good night, friend. All right, the ultimate Black Sabbath medley, Iron Man, War Pigs, Paranoid, played by 1,000 musicians. Oh boy. I'm guessing this was a swap out for Cherokee? For the swap out for Cherokee? Let's keep it moving. I got a lot of songs to still get to, yo, man. These are always so cool when they do stuff like this. Like the only thing that I think I've ever remembered seeing something like this before is when they had like the 1,000 musicians that played "Smell Like Teen Spirit." That was like, I don't know, what, 15 years ago or some shit. I don't know. That's like the only thing I could think of that like I've ever seen when somebody's like done stuff like this before. They have to definitely play this like in time. You know what I mean? Because like everybody's got to be on the same page. get to see like all the different like drummers doing their moves in the moments. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but I gotta make the joke that, you know, if you're around the wrong group of people, they'll tell you that this is how the rapture started. You know what I'm saying? It's quite remarkable in the aspect that like they just have so many people that are like really on time and on point with it, because that's a lot to do. You know what I mean? You're talking about, say, 1,000 people, 1,000 people all being on the same page in a way where it doesn't sound like dog shit. You know what I mean? Like it could very easily just sound bad. You know what I mean? Where it's not going to translate as well as they want it to. But it sounds pretty damn good. It sounds really, really good for like the fact of like you just got to call out like the fact that it's happening. Like it's pretty damn remarkable.
Hi, we're Rocky 1000. We'll give concerts just like this with 1,000 people performing at a time. If you want to join us, please subscribe to our channel.
Oh, it's like a whole thing that they'd be doing. Okay. Do I need to watch this all the way to the end? What's going on here? Is this going to be just credits? Oh, these are credits. Oh, yeah. Okay. These are probably shout out to all the musicians involved type deal. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. That was pretty damn cool. Pretty damn cool. I didn't even know that was like a thing that like they do like this. You know what I mean? Like, wow, like the way that they've orchestrated it this way. Like I said, I think I saw something about them doing like a Nirvana medley once. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty sick. Doing the Smells Like Teen Spirit, like 1,000. Hearing all the drums in that is just so fucking sick. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of those ones where it just really slaps. I fuck with Black Sabbath, you know what I mean? Like, how do you not love those songs? But, like, you know, obviously, guys, I got Cobain on the wall. You know what I mean? So, like, that was the one that caught my attention when it came to, like, this 1,000 artist performance thing. So I didn't know that they did like multiple concerts and shit like that. I don't know. That's just a fucking like interesting like concept. So it's really, really cool. That's I think all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. Shout out to Cherokee again for the request. And if you ever join the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right, guys, I'm keeping it moving, yo. I got a lot of songs in here still. Next is Aurora. Infections. Okay, she found the right one. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to Dave for the request on this one. I could not do this one on Wednesday. I was supposed to. I think we did a different Aurora song or something on Wednesday. But I couldn't find the right exact perfect video. But I think Maul found the right exact one. So shout out to her. Shout out to her. Always appreciate you, Maul. Always appreciate you, Maul. And I always appreciate Dave. You know what I mean? Shout out to him for sure. Shout out to him for all the requests. Like I said, I don't think that he's picked a song that I didn't like. You know what I mean? He picks a lot of Aurora. He does pick a lot of Aurora. But the other stuff he's given me too, fucking gold, man. That one song, I'm telling you. That one song, that one girl. Oh, man, what's her name? I can't even remember. I see your tears when I cry. That song. Oh, my God, so good. Dave gives me some fire. He does. He does. Shout out to Dave. Let's check out Infections of a Different Kind. Haik. I'm sure there's probably a way to pronounce that. I'm not the guy to do it. But yeah, it looks like this takes place in the middle of the forest. So let's check it out.
It's a feeling growing old with time, like a restless in the leaves coming down. The world is a hole and we all seem to fall and down and down. And the universe is growing tall, and we are caving into dreams of this space. Unfolding our arms cannot do any harm. Violent contractions. And if there is a God, would we even know his name? Shake his head and turn away.
That's me right there, fam. Y'all don't even know. Where was he? This guy right here? That's me at the show. That's me at the show for sure. With the beanie on. My hair wouldn't be that straight, though. My hair wouldn't be that straight. This song... This song hits different in the forest. You know what I mean? It hits different in the forest. She's over here talking about like if there's a God and stuff. And if there's a God, like he would shake his head and be ashamed. I think that's the reality. I think it's the reality, you know, is for those people out there in the world that believe in God, do you really think that he's happy with the way that things have turned out? You know what I mean? Like, you know, thousands of years, thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years. And this is like as far as we've got. I've said this like so many different times on the channel, of like, you know, the fact that we're still having these same discussions, like at in today's present time frame. We're like not even like 100 years ago, like some of the discussions we would have then, 100 fucking years ago. Some of the ones that we didn't even start talking about till like 20 or 30 years ago. like you guys are like some people might remember there was a day and age when like the idea of like even in some places still the idea of even just talking about mental health is something that like is a no-no, that you're sick and you should be locked up if you got mental health issues. You know what I mean? When the reality is it's literally a part of everybody's life. Mental health is not just for sick people. It's your mental health. You know what I mean? But like it's still kind of taboo in a lot of parts of the world to even talk about. And that's just that. That's just that. My God, let's not even talk about like, you know, all the racial divide or like the women's suffrage movement, you know, the struggles of women in the world. You know what I mean? Like we won't even touch about those things. There's some countries that have never made any strides with that stuff. So, but, you know, I'm going to keep my comments to myself. All I'm going to say is that, like I said, this song just kind of, it hits a little different in the woods, yo. It hits a little different in the woods.
And turn away, so belong to us all. Be God in the shape of a girl who walks this world. And I beg to be drained from the pain I have sold myself in, so I can stay okay and more than okay for a while. Infections of a different kind. The world has been attacked by our pain. If I am the world, then why would I hurt all that is living? And if there is a God, would he then believe in us? No.
If there was a God, would he believe in us? No. You know what I mean? Like, you can't even believe in your neighbor, let alone believe in humanity. You know what I mean? Like, that's the more sad truth of it, is the fact that, like, we can't even decide as human beings to, like, unite over, like, anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's that's the sad reality, is, like, there's just so much division amongst human beings. You know what I mean? We're always looking for reasons to, like, put up walls with people, even though connection is what we all strive for. We all strive for connection. We just want we want to connect with people who believe exactly what we believe, though. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the bigger problem, is we are looking for people to believe exactly what we believe, and then we will also let you in and have connection with us. You know what I mean? I think a lot of people are too afraid to connect with people that they don't have anything in common with. How are you supposed to ever learn and grow if you don't ever talk to anybody that talks about something that you don't know anything about? I feel like I'm broken record about some of this stuff, guys. I feel like I just say it all the time. It's the music. It brings it out of me. You know what I'm saying? I know. If I would go back a little bit, I wouldn't miss so much. I'm sorry. That what people do in the moment, it just make me laugh a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, what is everybody doing? This girl is fully entranced. This guy is off in the distance, and this girl is just smiling away. You know what I mean? Like, everybody is experiencing this in different ways, which, again, a very sobering song in the middle of the woods where everybody's kind of like in this unique environment where it's like, what is everybody even going to do? How does anybody respond to these things in the moment? It's very unique. Like I said, guys, I've said it about 15 times already. The song just hits a little different in the woods.
Hello, belong to us all. Be God in the shape of a girl who walks this world.
One person singing singing along. Nobody else, I haven't seen anybody else sing along. There's only been one person that sung along so far, and it was that lady. Shout out to her. Shout out to her, because she was doing that whole, like, I'm a sing, but so it doesn't bother people. You know what I mean? Like, I normally kind of try to do that too, but I will say, last year there was one show that I did not give 0 fucks about how loud I was singing, and everybody around me was like looking. You know what I mean? Like, you know, this is one of those times where if anybody sings out loud, like, people are gonna hear you. You know what I mean? They definitely hear you. You know what I mean? Like, so shout out to her. Shout out to her for not being able to stop herself. She had to sing along to her favorite song. You know what I mean?
In the shape of a girl who walks this world, and I beg to be dreamed.
I was gonna say she over here fighting the tears back. She's uncomfortable energy. You know what I mean? She's over here like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking fall. I don't want to do it right now. She's over here thinking like, I have the worst cry face. You know what I'm saying? But she doesn't though. She doesn't though. Like it's very endearing. Like you can just see all the emotion in her face. You know what I'm saying? Let the tears out, girl. Let them out.
I beg to be drained from the pain I have sold myself in, so I can stay. Oh, okay, and more than okay, for a while, just for a while. This is the breath. We are the breath.
Oh my god. There's like a lot of moments like in her music where like you just kind of like get entranced and you just kind of get lost. You know what I mean? It really, again, depends on the vibe of the Aurora song because she got a little bit of everything. But there's a lot of them where you're just kind of like, whoa. And like I said, I'm a big fan of like her music for sure, and the aspect that I love so much how she just adds like vocal melodies. You know what I mean? Where she just harmonizes and those are like the backgrounds or the layerings of the vocals that they do, like for like, you know, the ad libs and whatnot, like in the tracks those ways. But you know, when she just starts harmonizing, it's just like this. It's so unique. You know what I mean? Like, there's a ton of great vocalists out there and a ton of great singers, but like, there's like only one Aurora. You know what I mean? And I feel like that she's special and different. Again, just kind of pulls you into a world a little bit where I feel like she's like really one of the only that like she's just so unique in that way. You know what I mean? And again, like her music is always very thought-provoking in nature, whether or not, you know, I understand the points of the songs or what she was trying to write about or whatever. But I also love the fact that she is like, you know, the biggest component of people wanting to just take away whatever they're going to take away from it. So, and like I said, I just feel like a lot of emotion in her music. And like I said, even if I don't understand what the fuck she's trying to say, I feel it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm looking for, is just to be able to feel it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I appreciate it. Ashleyna has joined the chat. Shout out to her. She is much better at talking about Aurora than I am. You know what I mean? She's got a lot more of a deep history with her too. You know what I mean? I'm trying to catch up. Shout out to her. Shout out to Ashley now. I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room. Are you? The whole concert is fire. I would imagine that little vibe in the woods is a whole vibe. You know what I mean? Hello there, Ashley, the friend. How are you? I'm so upset that you didn't see my tag the other day, man. I totally tagged you in a picture with my shirt, and it totally didn't catch your radar, my friend. Totally did not catch your radar that day. I was rocking your Ashley and the Music t-shirt in the Guitar Center, you know what I mean? I had got it from the mail. Do that shit on right away. Rock that shit out all day. You know what I mean? Shout out to you. Appreciate that. You reacted to Mirror Cell. Is it on your channel now? Mirror Cell's fire. I was gonna say I knew you didn't catch it. I'm gonna have to do another one for you. It's just gonna give me another excuse to wear your shirt again this week. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Today's laundry day, so it's already getting ready. So I got you this week, fam. You know what I'm saying? It is getting to the point where we are knocking on the door of like no more hoodies for streams because it's like getting warm. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be back to t-shirt type of vibes, and so I got you on lock, Ashley. Got you on lock. Goes live on Thursday. Okay, cool. No, yeah, I'll definitely check out your reaction on Thursday for sure. I'm excited to hear what you had to say because, like I said, that song was fire, and I was pretty sure you was going to dig that vibe. You know what I mean? Some of the stuff I know that you like, I was like, yeah, she's probably going to dig this. No, you're good. I totally tagged you on a busy day where I don't think that you really on social media a lot. So like I said, it just didn't catch your radar. So it's all good. It is all good. You tagged me? Oh, you're so sweet. You are so sweet. I'm very excited to hear what you had to say about this one for sure. I'm glad we talked about Dead Poet earlier. I'm glad that you like Dead Poet. You know what I mean? I don't think I put you on them, but like, you know, I've been pushing for Dead Poet for a minute. So the fact that you like Dead Poet is ecstatic to me. So yeah, I definitely will not take the credit for trying to put you on the Dead Poet Society. I think The Warning put a lot of people on the Dead Poet, but you know, I've been trying, guys. I've been trying. I had them in the background where y'all can see it every day for like 8 months. You know what I mean? It ain't my fault if you never checked them out. Shout out to The Warning for putting y'all onto Dead Poet though, because like now that y'all got hooked, y'all are hooked now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just need to hear them. You need to hear them, and I'm telling you, the live performance is even better. Especially for all y'all who like The Warning, where you're like, oh, The Warning shows like they're better live. I'm like, that's kind of how Dead Poet is. Like, they're so good. They're so good. Damn, it's already 10:20. I gotta keep this shit moving. All right, who's goodness gracious? Let me check out this playlist. Let's check out this playlist. Let's see. All right, Mal, are there any ones in here that I gotta absolutely do? I got Goodness Gracious by Kevin Gilbert, Aurora, The Flood, Carolyn Wonder, Sooner or Later, Helga Burden, Wet Lag CPR. It's 10:20, and I normally finish in 10 minutes. You know what I mean? I got a little bit of energy in me, so I got a couple more in me, but I don't think I can do 5 more. So I don't think we can get that far. Goodness Gracious is OTAB. Okay, Helga is Russ's. Great Balls of Fire. Sorry, that made me laugh. That got me. All right, ORAB. Yeah, we'll definitely do some ORAB. Push Carolyn to Wednesday. Carolyn Wonderland. Okay, that's probably Joe's. All right, we can do that on Women Who Rock Wednesday. Cool. Helga Burden is Russ's. Oh, Dr. Deep has entered the building. What's up, fam? What is up? Oh, man, I love when you come in here and thirst trap for me. It makes me feel special. You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? I hope you're doing well, dude. I hope you're doing well. Carolyn was Joe's. I see we can move it to Wednesday. Okay, so Helga is Russ's. Aurora the Flood. Didn't I do the Flood? Oh, that's the new song. That's the new song. That's right. That is right. Okay. Smashing Pumpkin. Wet Lag CPR. New song. First time live in USA. Market Hotel Brooklyn. 4K. Apparently, he's not just my husband, Steve. He's everybody's husband. Jenna had the other Aurora. Okay, so we want to aim. We gonna aim high, fam. We gonna aim high. We gonna try to do 3. We gonna try to do 3. We gonna try to do Goodness Gracious, Aurora, and Helga. OTAB is next. You know, this could be a very quick reaction when it comes to oh, am I out of order? Am I out of order? I don't think so. No, okay, we cool. Yeah, this could be a very quick reaction because sometimes OTAB could be throwing me stuff that like I got nothing to say. You know what I mean? But he hits me with some shit sometimes where I'm like, I got nothing for this. Like I gotta have to go through it again. You know what I mean? Sometimes those first listens, like, you know, I miss quite a bit. So you never know. But shout out to Aaron, man, because he knows he's an original Foxtrot family member. You know what I mean? So he holds a special place in my heart for sure. That's my amigo. That's my amigo 100%. For sure. So I like the fact that he messes with me and gets me stuff that I can't talk about sometimes. And sometimes he gives me stuff that, you know, I got a million things to say about. So let's check out this one from him. Kevin Gilbert. Goodness gracious. We'll see what the flavor of the... Oh, hold on now. He's talking facts over here. There's way too many cooks in the kitchen. Ain't that the damn truth? It's never a good thing when there's too many of them. You know what I mean? You could have 10 great chefs, but sometimes you just gotta let the 3 do their job. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna handle it. You know what I mean? He talking over here. This is another one of those thought provokers where he's getting into that bag where he's like, okay, he's talking about society now. We talk about society. Talk about it, fam. Talk about it. Hey, you ain't nothing but a number. We ain't nothing but a number to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Insert wherever you want it to be, and it is probably applicable. Right there. We burnt down all of our bridges before we ever had a chance to cross. Again, we talked about that earlier on the stream about how, like, we are always looking for a reason to separate ourselves from everybody else. And unless they believe exactly what we believe, then you can come hang out with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will burn that bridge before we ever cross it to go see what's on the other side of it. You know what I mean? We won't even meet people halfway. We won't even do that. You know what I mean? Everybody talks about this idea of, like, reaching across the aisle and meeting people halfway. When the fuck have we ever really done that? And that's what I'm saying. He gets me excited sometimes, man. He's like determined. I swear to God, he's sitting back with the popcorn right now. He's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him one day. He's gonna lose his shit. He's just gonna start talking. I'm just like, I'm not that old, but I've been around long enough to know that, like, we just repeat history so goddamn much, and we pretend like we don't. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of having the same conversations every 4 to 8 years. I'm sick of having the same conversations every time, every election cycle. I'm just over it. I'm fucking over it, fam. Everybody thinks they're not a fucking sheep, but they just do the same fucking thing over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, I'm good. I'm reeling in, Johnny. Reeling in. God damn it! OTAB! I am so sick of a bunch of goddamn ancient people telling us like how things used to be and how we just don't understand because we're not fucking ancient. Why they're sitting and holding on to all the power that they were fucking grasped onto and won't pass any of that on. They would rather fuck everybody else in the future than ever like just give up a little bit of that fucking power. Why the fuck are we electing people who are almost 100 years old still? Why are those the people that we have on the fucking voting ballots? You know how they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? You can't, because they're gonna still think it's 19 goddamn fucking 20. You know what I'm saying? And let's just go back to that shit, because that's how everything was great when I was fucking 17. You know what I mean? And there was only so much people in the fucking world. But I'm sorry, guys. America is different today. It's not fucking 1950 anymore. We can't go backwards. We have to go fucking forwards. I'm cool. I'm cool. Parties we were too young to attend. I don't know about you, but I've been an adult for a minute, and I've been treated like I've been a child my entire adulthood by people older than me. I don't know how everybody else feels out there like that, but I feel like there was a lot of generations of people that still do that and still treat us like we don't know anything because we didn't live 20 more extra years. As if we can't see the world with our own eyes and see how things are going. I'm sorry that you live in your house and you still think that it's still the same way that it was 30 fucking years ago. No matter how much you fucking pray to your God and hope that maybe all this stuff will just go away and change and we can go back to that, it's never gonna fucking happen. I don't know if you paid attention or driven around anywhere, but when's the last time you saw a single family home being built? They're not being built anywhere. They're called apartments. And they're just building more of them to put all of your future kids in. That's what they want your kids at. They don't need space. They don't need a house. They don't need fucking yards. All they need is an apartment. Because that's all that they deserve, right? Because like the boomers and all those people who fought so hard to get all those things in their life, they don't want to give up any of that. Don't want to pass up any of that to the next person. Like I said, we're letting a bunch of people who are goddamn ancient tell us how to fucking live our lives. And tell us that we don't know how, that we just haven't lived those same lives. I'm sorry, we haven't lived those same lives. You know what I mean? Like, you guys lived in lives of privileges where everything was handed to you and you got to make all these decisions for people that you don't even fucking know, that you don't even hang around, that you don't even see in the fucking world. But yeah, y'all got it. Y'all got it. Let's make it great. Yeah, man. Things were horrible in her time frame. One, you know, she didn't have a fucking voice. Two, she didn't have any women's health care. Like, that blows my mind when, like, you know, women didn't think that they needed their own health care. And we're kind of going back into a time where, like, you know, we don't need specialized health care for women because what are they? They're subpar creatures to the rest of us men. So we should tell them that they don't need Planned Parenthood anymore. They don't need any kind of, like, I don't know, any kind of women's health, period, because who cares? Who cares? You know what I mean? Let's go backwards, guys. Let's keep going backwards because it was better back then. You know what I mean? When the women were in the kitchen and we were just out there doing whatever the fuck we wanted. You know what I mean? We should also probably take their voting rights away, I think, too. That's probably a good idea. Then just go ahead and take those things backwards. Let's go back to segregated water fountains because that was also better back in our grandma's day as well. That was also pretty great. And segregated school systems also. Let's put all the minorities in one and we'll put all the whites in another. And then maybe things will be better. Maybe maybe then everybody will be happy. Then maybe America can truly be great again. You know what I'm saying? The boomers really do have it figured out. We really should be listening to the boomers. You know what I mean? These 80 and fucking 90-year-old people, because they've lived so fucking long and because like they didn't think that anything was wrong back then, why would they think now that anything is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Things were back then greater for them back then, but it wasn't greater for everybody. So, OTAP, you got your money's worth this week, buddy. You got your money's worth. I don't know if you're going to get another reaction like this ever out of me again. You know what I mean? This is the most worked up I probably have ever gotten, I think, on any. Oh, another thing, guys, that reminded me of what was also really, really great back then was we had drafts for wars too. Those were pretty awesome. Those were pretty great too. You know, I'm just thinking about how much better things were in the past for everybody, and how we, you know, the future is fucked. The future is so fucked. If we just really just need to go backwards. We really do. You know, if we could and snap our fingers, life would be so much better for everybody. You know what I mean? Because everything in the past was better. You know what I mean? Think about high school. You know, remember that football touchdown that you had that one time? You know what I mean? The greatest moment of your life. Probably fucked your girlfriend afterwards, kind of shit. You know what I mean? Greatest day of your life, wasn't it? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Can we go back to those high school days? Throw on that Letterman jacket, my guy. Throw on my Letterman jacket. Go punch your mom in the face or something. You know what I mean? Back when men were men and women were women. You know what I mean? Oh my God, was things better back then? I'm just over all the sheep telling me that they're not sheep, yo. You know, when they say the idea of, like, you know, when you point the finger, there's 5 fingers pointed, you know, there's point the finger, there's a bunch of them, there's 4 of them pointed back at you type shit. 3 of them, whatever you want to say, 3 and a thumb. Want to be sarcastic and all that kinds of shit. That's cool. I think a lot of people don't think about that. Yeah, I watched this video last night that just got me so fucking upset. I saw some video. I'm not gonna get into the details of it, but I just, you know, somebody just doing some dumb shit in a place that I'm very familiar with. And it's those kinds of people that think that don't understand what the big fuss is about. I feel like I should leave this kind of video with some sort of like positive message. You know what I mean? I feel like I should say something positive. I've said a lot of sarcastic things in here. Build bridges, guys. Don't burn them. You know, I started this channel because I loved music, and I loved what music brought to my life, and how it brings togetherness to people. It brings people with different backgrounds, no matter who the fuck you are, no matter what you kind of do, no matter what you think, no matter who you voted for, no matter who you are. It brought you together for one reason. In a moment. That's why I love concerts, because you get people from walks of all kinds of different backgrounds and in many circumstances at one place. You know what I mean? Sometimes I look like the craziest dude in the room at a concert, because I am not the dude that is like, you know, the vibe. You know what I mean? I'm not. So I stand out sometimes, and there's plenty of rooms where I look just like the exact kind of guy that you think I am. You know what I mean? But that is the power of music. It brings people together. And if there's one thing that I have like cared a lot about in my life is the idea of bringing people together despite our differences. And again, in a world where we are very much trying to pick teams and pick sides, That's all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to your neighbor. Build bridges, don't burn them. You know, I say it every video. Be kind to a stranger today. Definitely going to encourage you to be kind to a stranger today. And tell somebody that you love them. And damn you, OTAB, my amigo, for getting me going and talking again, bro. That's why you my day one, bro. That's why you my day one. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there is always room for you. I love you too, bro. I appreciate you, man. I don't know how many people I lost on this one, but fuck me. I said earlier on the Discord that I was emo today, and I meant it. You know what I mean? Like, I was emo and ready to talk. You know what I mean? Emo doesn't always necessarily mean sad. It's on that it's on the scale though. It's on that scale. At any moment it could go. You know what I mean? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, shout out to all the good boomers out there too, by the way. Shout out to all the good boomers. I know there's a lot of y'all out there that, you know, you're, again, I think OTAB said it a long time ago. I remember making the comment where he said, if anybody is bothered by the comments that you say, they need to probably look in a mirror sometimes. You know what I mean? And I get that every time, I'm not everything I say is gold, but that was about something very specific when he made that comment. And so, like, you know, I do not mean every boomer in the world. I do not mean that. I understand that. Just like me, you know, when you throw the millennials in a category, I am part of the millennial group. But not every millennial is the same. So, you know, I totally get that. It's, like I said, it's more or less the masses. The masses. Some of the things that people have told me it will just blow my fucking mind when I hear them. I'm like, how are you this old? And this is how you have this perspective. You know what I mean? I'm like, you've lived such a life and this is what you took away from it. You know what I mean? Where, you know, some people really, it blows I feel like ignorance is a real issue. Because I don't think that everybody intends to be as ignorant as they are. But my God, if some people just are just very uneducated on certain things that are just very common knowledge and very easy to find information on. Still got some good boomers left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not every one of y'all out there is a bad person. You know what I mean? You know, that's what I'm saying. No offense to the ones it's not intended for. You know what I mean? And I would imagine if you hang around in the Foxtrot family, you're definitely the kind of person that I'm talking about, because you probably wouldn't be here in the first place. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna keep it moving, y'all. You know what I mean? I got the time. I got the energy. I'm gonna keep it going. Let's check out. Is Jenna still here? I'm not gonna do it if she ain't here. But is Jenna still here? If she's still here, we'll do Aurora. If not, we'll do Helga. Jessica, is your partner in crime around still? Do you know, friend? since apparently they gave you guys a double nickname, they combined y'all's names together. Yes, damn it. Hey, don't yell at me, yo. Don't yell at me, yo. It ain't even like that. I'm just making sure. But I'm not gonna do your request if you're not here. You know what I mean? I would rather wait till you're here. That's all. You know what I mean? No, don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm hands up. You know what I'm saying? Don't shoot over here. Okay, who's messaging me now? Gotcha. I'm not even mad at it at all. I'm not even mad. Patiently waiting. Okay, I got you, friend. I got you. All right, we gonna check out the new Aurora. We're going round 2 with Aurora today. I gotta like focus my chi type shit, you know what I mean? Because the last one with her was like a whole vibe. Now, she kind of always is a whole vibe, but like what kind of vibe, you know what I mean? And then that in the woods stuff, you know what I mean? I guess I don't even know what I would have done if I was there. It probably would have freaked me out. I probably would have died in the moment. You know what I mean? Like it was probably a crazy experience that all those people would be like talking about for the rest of their lives, I would imagine. I don't even know how you get invited to something like that, so that's so damn cool. All right, but yeah, shout out to Jenna again for the request to check out the new song "The Flood" by Miss Aurora. Let's check out the brand new Heat. Whatever it is, it's gonna be heat. Whatever it is. Might not be a love song though. I'm off the love song thing, guys. I promise. I'm off of it. We've heard it. We've done it. I'm now gonna beat the dead horse. Never a demon. Again, she always gives you like this, like the stuff that makes you think. You know what I mean? She's talking about like the voice inside, and maybe it was just never a demon the whole time. I'm trying to not focus on the visualizer now, because now that I realize it's a visualizer and it's just going to be a repeat of that, I'm trying really hard to focus on the lyrics now. You know what I mean? Again, very sobering song. Just very calming and very easy listening. You know what I mean? Like this one isn't like the punch in the face, kind of like the other one was in that way, where it's just kind of like, whoa, you know what I mean? Where this is just kind of like ultra chill vibes, That's the best way I can describe it.
It was just me dreaming, and now I can't escape this feeling. After all this time, I can't live.
She didn't use the magic words. Again, definition of emo 101. If you start a line off with it's like, it's pretty emo words to follow. You know what I'm saying? Emo to follow when it starts with it's like. Oh, I didn't go back far enough. I know. If I go back farther, I wouldn't miss so much.
Leave it to rest. Leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. 'Cause I feel like I'm floating, floating over everything, and everyone knows how this story goes. And I've been under pressure all my life, and
She's giving me the drums, baby. She's giving me the drums. Oh my God, I love it when she throws some drums in here. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a whole vibe because she normally is just like also like calming energy this way. So like, you know, throw a little drum in there and it just adds a little bit of that little bit of spice on the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit of seasoning.
and I've been under pressure all my life, and I feel like I'm losing all my fights. I've been under pressure all my life.
Ah, she's doing the falsettos too. What? Ah.
I stood here for so many years, waiting for the morning sunbeams to finally warm me, but it's happening so slowly, so slowly. It's impossible to notice how everything around me is changing. After all this time, I can't leave it to rest. Leave it to rest. It's like nobody cares. Nobody cares. 'Cause I feel like I'm floating, floating over everything, and everyone knows how this story goes. And I've been under.
That's another good little magical line where it's almost kind of hard to fumble that line, you know what I mean? And everybody knows how this story goes. Like, it's kind of, again, just that little bit of seasoning, you know what I mean? We've heard it a few times, you know what I mean? It's not anybody's first time hearing that lyric, but when you drop it in, it's like I said, it's almost kind of like impossible for it to not be fire. So I feel like she uses it like in its perfect way. Like I said, I feel like this song is all the emo. This song is all the emo. This is all emo vibes. You know what I mean? The flood is the emo. It's all. This song is. If there wasn't a one that needs to be put in the category of Aurora songs that are into the emo Hall of Fame, this would be one that needs to go in there. You know what I mean? I'm sure there's more. But this song is all about emo vibes. That's what I'm getting. I know. It's about something else. I promise I could make up some sort of metaphor joke, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm just saying I'm the worst YouTuber ever, and for me, this belongs in the emo category.
Knows how this story goes, and I've been under pressure all my life, and I feel like I'm losing all my fights. I've been under pressure all my life, but have I been fighting all this time? Fighting all this time.
Who have I been fighting all this time? I want to say it was Aurora. Yes, it was one of those unreleased songs that we talked about from her, where we talked about the idea of that a lot of times we are standing in our own way. You know what I mean? When she says, "Who am I fighting all this time?" Like a lot of times we are fighting ourselves on the idea of like what we think other people would think about us, or how we think that other people would respond. And in the grand scheme of things, how many people I mean, personally, I think about this all the time. How many people in your life actually mean something to you? How much do you really give a fuck about their opinion of you? And when you think about that, everybody has their number, right? But I guarantee you that number is not like 20-something people. You know what I mean? It's not that many people. Like, you might care about a lot of people, and you might somewhat care about their opinion. But when it comes to, like, their real opinion of you, I don't think it's that many. Everybody has smaller numbers, but yet we do things for the opinions of people we don't even fucking know. You know what I mean? Like, who are we really fighting a lot of times? You know what I mean? I think a lot of times we're fighting our own insecurities and our own selves that way. I know I do. You know what I mean? I battle my mental health all the fucking time. People give me compliments left and right about all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? And I say this all the time. I'm like, why? I don't know how to take compliments because I just don't really believe people. Like, I don't understand why a lot of times, like, why they feel the way they do when it comes to me. But that's a me problem. You know what I mean? That's me fighting myself. That's me not even listening to other people like tell me that I like something positive about myself. You know what I mean? So that's me fighting my own shit. You know what I mean? Like who am I fighting? I'm fighting myself. You know what I mean? Where I can't even listen to somebody else or that knows me or cares about me say something nice about me without me like thinking that like they're crazy for believing that or thinking that. Like I said, man, I feel like this song is all the emo. I feel like it is. I feel like it's all the emo. It don't sound like all the emo, but what does emo really sound like? There is no sound to emo. But I definitely think this song is all the emo. It's just done in the emo happy vibes thing. You know what I mean? I said earlier on the stream that I was all kinds of emo today. And again, I'm in an uppity, happy some kind of mood today. But I am extremely emo today. The crash is gonna be crazy. The crash is gonna be crazy. I know it's gonna flip on me, but it's not gonna happen right now. It's not gonna happen yet. Yeah, I like the song a lot. I thought this was great. I love the new song for Aurora. I don't know. You guys will have to fill me in if she's planning on like releasing a new project this year or something, or what's going on. Again, my fandom is all based on what you guys tell me. I really don't know much more about Miss Aurora other than what you guys know. And that's one of the things I love about this channel is like I feel like a lot of the information I get is from you guys, and when it comes to certain specific artists, and especially on like the higher scale, like people like Aurora, right, where I don't go do all the digging. I let you guys tell me like what I should know. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's worked out pretty well for a handful of artists, and I've liked it so far with Aurora. So I think it's been pretty great. So that is all I got for this one, guys. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. Shout out to Jenna one more time for the request on this one. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there is always room for you. All right, Russ, we have reached your request. We have reached the last reaction of the evening. It's 11 o'clock. I've gone for 3 hours today. Song that didn't make it on the current album. It's unbelievable. Supposedly, she is going to release a deluxe version of her last album. Gotcha. Jenna, you have a good night, friend. I appreciate you for hanging out, sticking around to the end of the Aurora sets. I don't take this up a lot of room. This song is not going to take a lot of room. Is that what you're saying? Helga is a Swedish band that relocated to the UK. Cool. Cool. Shout out to Sprite, not sponsored. All right, Russ is giving me information. If you guys haven't noticed, some of the beginning conversations that we have are going to make it into the videos now. I'm not really talking to you guys in the middle, but I'm trying to talk to you guys more at the end of the reactions. So keep that in mind for Tuesday. I should have said this probably at the beginning of the night. But yeah, we're looking to have some more interactions and thoughts from you guys to the reaction videos. So that is the thought. So shout out to Russ again for this one. For holding it down. Russ, again, my main man. He is a real boy. He is my Pinocchio now. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but calling you a Pinocchio is just, I don't know. Because you're a real boy now. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. I know. I'm stupid. I know. I get it. All right. Russ gave us information on this. Helga is a Swedish band that relocated to the United Kingdom. There we go. Okay, yeah. I don't think I've listened to this band before. I think this is the first listen for me. The song is called Burden. It's an official music video. So let's check it out. She got a pine cone in her hand off the rip. So I don't know what she's doing with that pine cone, but we're about to find out. Baby, this is a vibe. I knew it was going to take off. You know what I mean? It started off with like the sad undertones with that little riff. You know what I mean? As soon as you start playing that riff, it's just like, okay, that's a sad vibe right there. And like, she started fucking killing it, yo. So I love this little switch up right here. I gotta go. Let's do it again. That right there, like what she's doing with her head and all that shit is fucking fire through this transition. This shit is hard.
Never thought I would end up here, full of lights, sounds, and faces. But my heart is in the words I belong. It's a big one, a big one, a big one, a big one. It's a big one, a big
Random side note on this one, because her swag is fire. You know what I mean? Like the drip that she's got on with the outfit is fucking swaggy as fuck. And like I said, her like front person energy is pretty damn fire. I like the fact that the chorus of this is simple because it's a simple message. You know what I mean? Like it is a big fucking world. You know what I mean? Like we've been talking about that all fucking night. You know what I mean? People living in their own fucking worlds when the world is pretty goddamn big. You know what I mean? I'm so sold on this band, yo. I like this song a lot. Like I said, I love her energy. You know what I mean? Her voice sounds fucking amazing. Like she draws you in immediately with that. Like you know, she's got just a remarkable voice. And again, like her front person energy is like all the vibe. You know what I mean? Her orchestrating the music like this, I love it. I love it. It gives me all the vibes of like my favorite front people in the world. You know what I mean? Where it's just you are feeling and orchestrating like the music that's happening in front of you. Like I dig it. I'm so sold on this one, Russ. Solid find, bro. Solid find on this one. Amazing. Remarkable. Fire, Mr. Russ. I don't know what else to pretty much add to this one, guys. You know, this is another one of those moments where sometimes all I have to say is that I'm fucking in. You know what I mean? I'm in and I'm sold. I dig it. I thought the song was simply amazing. I love the overall sound of it. I love the way that it transitions from different energies throughout the entire thing. I feel like all the instrumentation I thought was like pretty like engaging that way. You know what I mean? Again, we started off with a very like simple like sad riff, and we kind of just carried it from there. You know what I mean? And again, I'm a big fan and a sucker for people who can make the simple things like complex. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is a good example of that, where you make the simple things that much more complex to give it a complete thought, and of like you take that simple riff and make magic happen from the start of that. You know what I mean? when all of us sat down with our guitars those first times, you know, we came up with those little songs that we wrote. We all wrote something as simple as that, but we never made that. You know what I mean? Or else we'd be in these positions. You know what I'm saying? I think Russ mentioned that we needed to make sure that we, definitely need to give them probably some love and some support for sure. Yeah, I think that's all I really got for this. I think there was a handful of people that really enjoyed this song. So shout out again for Russ on this one. Be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody that you love them. And if you haven't joined the Foxtrot family, there's always room for you. All right. We have reached the Johnny pick of the night, and I knew what song it was from like the moment I woke up today, because I ran to this song today. What is it called though? What is it called? I told you guys I'm terrible with song names. I know where to find it. I know. Okay, that's what it's called. I know, I'm so stupid. So stupid. It's bad, guys. It's bad. Okay. All right. Yes. We have reached Johnny's pick of the night. What do I got for you guys? Okay, let's see. Let's review. We'll be back on Tuesday. Probably, we might even go earlier this time. Maybe. We might go 4 p.m. Maybe. I think we're going to move 11 o'clock to 10 o'clock. That's one thing for sure. We're going to move 11 to 10. Start time for the second one. And we might try 4 on Tuesday. If you can't make it, that's cool. Can't make it to that, that's cool. We'll be back on Tuesday, probably at 4, at the latest 5. And then we're going to be on at 10 p.m. This is when we're going to schedule the second one. Then we'll be back for Women Who Rock Wednesday at normal time. And we will be back on Thursday for round 3 of the Twitch stream, which will make it to YouTube and Patreon this week. I promise. I will run it back on Friday if I have to. With no audience if need be. I swear to God. This song is not a song I've played on there, but it's from a band I played on the first one, on one of those Thursday Jones. So, it is from a band called When the Sun Sets. Again, I've been in a very emo mood. So I was a little all over the scale with my emo songs and selections of today to listen to throughout my day. But this one was calling to me today for some reason. I was like, I need some good pop punk in my life. This is from When the Sun Sets, based out of Chicago, not where I thought they were from. They also, in this song, have a band called Definitely Maybe that features on this one, which is a female-fronted band, also, I believe, from Chicago. I might be wrong about that. But I saw somewhere on the internets, that they were both from Chicago. So, yeah, I haven't introduced you guys to, I don't think, anything from Definitely Maybe yet, but they're pretty great. Again, female-fronted bands, so, you know, want to show some love and support for those female-fronted bands out there in the world. And yeah, you should already somewhat be familiar with this band because you've heard me talk about them already. So, this song is called Undertow by When the Sun Sets.
I've been trying to fix myself, the damage down, but my walls are caving in. Can't get a grip on my mental health. This toxic hell that will never let me win. 'Cause baby, I'm a lost cause, said I'm long gone. Never
This is the part where you dance because they have the guitar and like I said, you got the little sad part at the beginning with their verse. You know, with the When the Sun Set, he's getting in mad introspective bag. You know what I'm saying? It's all sad, and then that chorus picks up, and this is the part where it just makes you want to dance. You know what I mean? When you get the girl on the feature, and they got those little power chords in the background. Come on, baby, stop playing with me.
All the shame, the words you won't say, they dance around your tongue. I got my lost car, said I'm long gone. That's what you thought. Here we go and go again. I try to run it away, but I'm just running in place. Is anything worth it? Can't reach the surface, can't breathe. At least I made it out of bed today, but I'm stuck inside this mess I've made. Will I ever be okay? We'll never know. If it's worth the pain, the highs and lows, slowly sinking deeper, growing weaker, just caught up in the undertow.
Stranded out at sea, the perfect storm is weathering. Nobody's saving me, I have to save myself. At least I made it out of bed today, but I'm stuck inside this mess I made. Will I ever be okay? We'll never know. If it's worth the pain, the highs and lows, slowly sinking deeper, growing weaker, just caught up in the undertow. Just caught up in the
I love this band, yo. When the Sun Sets, I love them so much, yo. They do so much stuff for like the idea of like just talking about mental health and the idea of mental health, period. Like music around it, and not afraid to just to have the discussions about it. You know what I'm saying? So have them having all the positive messages in the video and this and stuff like that. Like I think is just really cool of them to do. And yeah, I'm just a big fan of this band for sure. I've been digging everything that they've been putting out there. Yeah, everything that they've got is pretty damn fucking good. So I'm excited for more that they got coming from, more that they got coming in the tuck whenever that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? So again, I'm just a fan. I'm just a fan of the band for sure. I hope you guys have a wonderful evening wherever you are in the great wide world. I want to appreciate the moderators first and foremost very much. Definitely want to give a shout out to all the artists that stopped by. Shout out to Freeze the Fall. Shout out to Grimfell. Shout out to Nayri the Witch. Shout out to Screams of Anubis. Yeah, we had like the whole damn family in the crew today. Shout out to Anna. I'm glad you're feeling better, fam. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to OTAB, you talking motherfucker. Getting me talking, motherfucker. Shout out to Russ, man. Shout out to Russ. That's my boy Blue. You my boy Blue. You my Pinocchio. You my real boy. And shout out to Maul for sure. Always appreciate Maul. And shout out to Pixie. She brings a lot of spark and energy and a light to the world. So always want to appreciate her. But yeah, definitely want to appreciate Maul for everything she does for us as well. Hardest working moderator behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Always appreciate Maul. I think that's all the shout outs, guys. I think that's all the shout outs. I hope you guys have a wonderful night wherever you are in the great wide world. Remember that you're not listening to the songs right if you can't tell it's a banger in the first 5 seconds. And I love you all, but I wish you'd bathe. I will see you guys on Tuesday. We'll be back in the Discord. We are back and rocking and rolling. We're back. We got big things popping. We got big things, big shit popping. Big shit popping right here. I think that's all I got, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening. I will see you all on Tuesday. Until next time, be good to one another. Be kind to one another. And again, be kind to those strangers. You know what I'm saying? Be kind to those strangers. Dr. Deep, shout out to you. Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you. Y'all have a good night. And I will see y'all on the Discord. Bye. Bye. Whee!